Right, we are live. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. We are back for another match of the Bunnings NPC. This one, Canterbury taking on Auckland. Two sides with very different results from round number one. Canterbury getting a comfortable win over the Wellingtonians, whereas for Auckland, they had that game look like in the bag up against Waikato and then just making those mistakes in the second half, which led to a last-minute try for Lima Sopawanga to score for the first time in over 3,000 days. In the Bunnings NPC, but this game, it should be a blockbuster. These two sides full of passion, full of physicality, and it's going to be intriguing to see exactly how they end up going. But looking through at the starting line, it's first of all for Canterbury. In their front row, it will be Brewis alongside Hyde. Of course, Brodie McAllister selected for the AB, so he will no longer be in that Canterbury environment. Seb Calder slots in as the number 3. Sam Derry partnering with Zach Gallagher, so it's Derry's first start since his injury that did leave him out quite a long period of time. Corey Calloway at number 6, Tom Christie number 7, and then Cullen Grace at number 8. He was captain last week in the winning effort over the Wellington Lions. At the back line, it will be Louis Chapman and also James White as the 9-10 combination once more. Latu in the midfield alongside Johnny Rover, who actually made his way off the bench in the last game up against Wellington. Natunani Purivai out on the left, Jay Fiaki out on the right, and Johnny McNichol, after scoring 2 tries, he slots in as the number 15 for the Aucklanders. It is Josh Pusitua in the front row alongside Sana Revi and Angus Ta'aval. Josh Berry alongside Ty Cribb in the locking duo. Shay Clark, Anton Segner, and Hainsworth's Fa'afo starting in as the number 8. Tofa Funaki and Rico Simpson will be the 9 and 10 combination. AJ Lamb and also Ta'eli starting in at number 13. Tito Harris scoring himself the double last week. Cody Vai as the number 14, and Peyton Spencer starting in at number 15. So those are the starting lineups, ladies and gentlemen. Quickly looking through at the table before we do look at the chat. At the moment, Taranaki are sitting top of the bunch, 2 wins from 2. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, because we did just see Tasman get themselves the win over Manawatu, that one has not been updated as of yet. Taranaki are the only team to actually win both of their games so far in the Bunnings NPC. So Canterbury can do that if they are able to beat the Aucklanders here. But quite an intriguing competition, the fact that we've seen so many sides get 1 win, 1 loss at this stage of the comp as well. But in the chat, we have got there Canterbury by 12. Anyone agree? Or 13 plus, says Jonathan. I mean, Auckland last week up against Waikato, they had some very good moments. Of course, this game taking place at Orange Theory Stadium, so Crusaders have got that, Canterbury have got that home field advantage. I'm going Canterbury for the win. Better rugby team than Auckland, says Darren Link there. And also, it is cold here in Wellington. Yeah, it's pretty chilly for this game too. Christchurch, let's just say -5 for the temp. I assume that was 5 degrees though. And trust you only to do one NPC games this weekend, says Kiwi Rob. Welcome in, mate. Hope you're doing extremely well. Yeah, we decided to just do the one, seeing as we did one last Sunday and no one turned up. We have got there, Nate says Roofer, we have got there Canterbury 45 points to 38, and Ollie Mathis over Caleb Clark all day. To have a winger/flanker in the All Blacks would be a game changer. He is that good, says the Sporting Kiwi, and he did have a very good start to his Bunnings NPC last week. And good evening, Hamish and the Kiwi Lads audiences. Welcome in. Blues Nate, hope you're doing extremely well. Last week we did see the scoreline of 15 points to 33 in favour of Canterbury over their opposition in that first match, Wellington, and then the last-minute thriller between Waikato and Auckland, 36 points to 35. The end score in that matchup. Cold here in Wellington, Western Cape 2, says Bruce. And also we have got there Hamish. What do you think, big score? I think it could be relatively high scoring. But then at the same time, these two sides may cancel each other out a little bit. Like, no one will want to make those crucial errors. Auckland, they will definitely be a little bit more defensively sound than we saw them last week, because unfortunately that second half, it did just all fall apart. They are just showing Sam Derry makes his first start of 2025 after missing all of the Super Rugby season. It's going to be an intriguing one to see how he goes. Canterbury isn't a good team. Well, they did beat the Wellington side last week. Auckland did lose their game, so it's a bit of a hard one to judge. But Canterbury, they normally have a decent record in the Bunnings NPC, although Wellington was certainly a big team to be able to get the win over. And Canterbury are known for their big bangs over the line, Crusaders territory, says Ruth. And that's the thing, Johnny McNichol at the back has looked phenomenal for Canterbury in that first game. And he also looked very strong throughout the Crusaders Super Rugby season too. The big question, will the Black Caps declare today? I hope they do. They've scored enough runs up against the Zimbabweans. Currently, the kickoff here is sitting around 20 seconds away. Now, you might notice I have a second chair, and that is because we are going to have a guest just a little bit later on in the stream. But for now, we will get the live stream, or at least we will get the commentary just about up and running. We'll get the scoreboard ticking over too. We'll be ready to go for what should be a very exciting Saturday night fixture of the Bunnings NPC. We'll update that. There we go. We'll put the score. We'll put the timer. And now Canterbury versus Auckland. Always a game to keep an eye on. Hello, George. There's not mum in there as well. I feel like Razor or someone at NZR is going to tell Rob Penny Moonga is starting whether he likes it or not. Yeah, but then at the same time, like, I do understand why they're playing Moonga more as that impact player. This is going to be kicked off, though. We are ready to go for the Bunnings NPC, and Canterbury have managed to retain their own kick-off. But the thing is, we might be adding the second headset in. I think that's the right way around for you. And already the line break coming in for James White and the Canterbury side. Your collar's gone see-through, mate.
Yeah, because it's green.
Yeah. Currently 25 metres out from the line. Louis Chapman across to the right-hand side. But yeah, I do think that Moonga, they will want to try and avoid that injury before reaching the World Cup, because if that's the main reason that Scott Robertson wants him back, of course he won't want him, or he won't want his golden goose injured beforehand, will he?
No.
Louis Chapman.
God.
Sitting 40 metres out from the line. Canterbury still on attack with Johnny Rover. Starting in at number 13. He was 23 last week. Our short side, nothing nutty put away. Hey, George. Says Darren there.
Hey.
They haven't won the comp since 2017. Says Kiwi Rob. I assume you're talking about the Bunnings NPC, but they're always roundabout, aren't they? The Canterburyans. And you've also got to remember, how long has it been where Crusaders' names have dominated the All Blacks? So, of course, most of those guys aren't going to be playing in their Bunnings NPC comp. Now, Tafafunaki, like, when they get all their ABs back, they've got a pretty stacked NPC side, don't they?
Cullen's in there.
Who?
Cullen Gross.
Yeah, he's a captain now.
Why
Fun
is he
fact.
on the All Blacks?
They ended up going with a few different loose forwards. Simon Parker, Peter Larkai, the two added.
Okay.
And Christian Leo Willie, he missed out.
Yeah.
Up the welly, hoorah, says
Hurrah!
Darren Link there. I see claim around the halfway line for Canterbury again with the rolling maul. The green screen just confused you, did it?
Towers over us.
Yeah. Oh, that's gone sideways. So who do you actually think is going to win this? Or who do you want to win?
I have no idea. I'd like Canterbury to win, but then I'm more watching just because I want to see who the next All Blacks are, you know?
Okay, well, out of these guys, Sam Derry the locking Joe, he's back from injury.
Okay.
He's the number 4 for the Crusaders. Nice attack and run from
Okay.
Johnny McNichol.
Who's that guy?
Johnny Rover was the man with the ball. Little kick
The
in
man with
behind.
The here?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Where's he from?
Initially, I'm not actually sure where he was playing his rugby. I want to say he was in Taranaki, but I could be wrong.
Or
For
like
Johnny Rover.
Born, a Pacific Islander, or?
A Fijian,
Yeah.
I believe.
That's what we need to know.
Canterbury for the W, says Blues Nate. And hello, George, lovely to see you here. Says Blues Nate.
And is he quite good?
Johnny Rover or Blues Nate?
Johnny Rover.
He's all right, but he's closer to the end of his career. I think he's in his
Okay.
30s.
Oh, right, okay. That's interesting.
And giggling is catching. I'm giggling now too, McNichol. Says Ruth, he scored 2 tries last week, Johnny
Okay.
McNichol, the Welshman. Honestly, wouldn't do too badly if he got an international call-up.
For Wales.
Yep.
Has he played for them?
Way back in the day, I think he's another guy who's near the end of his kind of rugby career.
Yeah.
25 metres out, and the penalty goes the way of Auckland in the breakdown. Anton Segner, another guy to watch out for. The young German. Is this episode going to be PG? I think it's going to be close to it. You know, we're more PC trained now.
I'll give out any strip club reviews anyone wants, okay?
I'm
Is
intrigued.
that the new
you know.
George? Wow, Hamish. Is that the new George?
And how kicks this one into touch?
Just the normal George.
Just the normal George with a
Yeah.
filter. Moonga is
Yeah.
overrated, says Kiwi Rob.
Oh, no, we're not having that. We're not having that, you know what I mean?
It'll be intriguing to see what happens when he comes back in terms of how many young guys will go overseas. Just because of that, you know,
Yeah.
all of a sudden you become the
Well,
4th,
what's
5th choice.
Stadium going to do?
Yeah, well, that's the point, because some
Or
people would
even-
say he's second choice at the
I
moment.
mean, he's had it all since Richie's left.
Now, Segner, big, wide cut-out pass. The right-hand side. AJ Lamb, you can spot him from a mile away. He's the one who stuck his head in the paint bucket.
What an idiot.
Angus Tataval. Driven sideways there. When was the last time Germany was at the Rugby World Cup, says the Sporting Kiwi? Oh, I couldn't even tell you. They're decent in the sevens, though. They got promoted to Division 2. Loose ball. Auckland clean it up just outside of their 22.
Who's meant to win this?
Canterbury are favourites going into it. Auckland had about a 20-point lead last week up against Waikato and then gave it all away at the end to lose.
So Auckland aren't really underdogs? Are they?
Well, they're the underdogs, but they could also still easily win this if they get it right.
Okay.
But Canterbury and Christchurch are normally pretty tough.
Yeah.
But both sides now missing their All Blacks as well. Oh, awkward bouncing ball goes back onto the side of Auckland, picked up in the middle of the park by Sam Hainsworth, 5'4".
5'4".
Now, awkward bouncing ball. Passes on the inside. Nice no-look pass to Xavier Tito Harris, and they're 10 metres out from the line now. Tom Christie, tackle the machine.
Yeah.
His auntie cuts my hair. Now, Tafa Funaki. Back across, skip pass, goes past AJ Lamb.
My commentary is outrageously good.
You had the sound effects. And love Richie Moonga. And right under the Satyrs on screwed their 10s. No, well, Rob Penny's already mentioned that he's going to use Richie Moonga as a James O'Connor type role, which does mean that Taha Kamara and Reves Reihana are still both going to get plenty of game minutes throughout the season. Because the last thing that they want, like literally if Richie Moonga is coming back for that World Cup, the last thing they want to do is injure him before that World Cup. It would make no sense whatsoever. Plus, if you're looking at it, the first World Cup that he can actually play in is before the first Super Rugby season he can play in which case, by that stage, I'm sure that they'll have a few more decisions to make about where those younger guys are going. Tofa Funaki, 10 metres out from the line, still attacking quite nicely here for this Auckland side.
They might give
that was the wrong button.
A couple of the young guys sabbaticals or something. Let them go overseas but still be contracted to New Zealand Rugby.
Maybe, because
I think that's been a great thing.
It's been the common occurrence lately, hasn't it, that you chuck a player over.
Look at Geordie Barrett went overseas. And he's still eligible for the All Blacks.
Ioane going to Leinster next season.
It's kind of, but is that a sabbatical?
Yeah, that's also sabbatical. Same with Artie Savia.
Where's he going? Japan.
Japan, yep.
Okay, so he's still eligible though.
Yep. Yeah, so I think we're going to see a lot more players go sabbatical rather than the full-on.
It's a good way to keep them,
Yeah.
And they're not going off, like Dan Carter left and that was it, he's gone. This way they'll go over for a year, maybe 2. Then they come back. So, yeah.
Still on attack here, Auckland. They've been in here for about 2 minutes at the moment. 16 phases in a row. Canterbury defence not budging. But yeah, I think that the sabbaticals will be a good way for players to get short-term money for because there are a lot of guys who want to play for the All Blacks, but they know that the overseas money's too good to pass up.
Well, it is considerably better. It's not even.
No look pass. From Tofa Funaki out to... This is another youngster to keep an eye on as he gets driven out.
Look at his face. Oh, my God.
That was aggressive from the Crusaders' defence. And g'day from Kiwi Land, says the big VHO. Welcome in. We have got there, I just looked it up, Germany are ranked 34th in the world rankings for rugby.
So they're not very good then.
They're not the highest, but then at the same time, it was quite interesting listening to their sevens setup. Because they've changed the sevens divisions. There's now Division 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And Germany pretty much said if they didn't get the first division, they were going to lose all their funding. Mm-hmm. Or sorry, their second division. So luckily they won that match, or else their rugby would have died.
Yeah. Interesting.
Now, trying to steal that one was Anton Segner, but Canterbury now in possession. Big shot coming in there.
So the Canterbury defence was pretty good.
Yeah. Solid enough. And they did well up against Wellington, 7-all at half-time and didn't really budge.
Yeah. Oh, it's not too bad. So it's all right.
Doesn't find the touchline with the kick. Now Auckland, 10 metres out from the line. Che Fiaki, another one that Scott Robertson's a fan of. He's at number 14 for Canterbury. And Canterbury attack coming soon. Says Ruth there. Western Province was so bad yesterday, they're off their game. My grandmother could do better, says Ruth.
Oh, wow, that's really the statement.
They were pretty bad at times, though, throughout that game.
The Canterbury defence is amazing.
They're relentless, aren't they?
Auckland's going backwards quite severely here.
Going from 15 metres out to now 50. Now Tofa Funaki, only option is to kick that one downfield from Rico Simpson. Nicely taken by Fiaki, whose feet just gave out from underneath. And man, AJ Lamb's hair's bright.
Yeah, it's just stupid.
It's like he's gone for bleach blonde, but he's chucked a little bit of extra in there.
If you want to get targeted, they know where you are at all times.
But then at the same time, is that like the COVID era where people were dyeing their hair pink to stand out?
It's not COVID anymore, though, is it?
The lockdown haircuts were quite interesting. Oh, big shot from Fiaki again.
Auckland can't get out of their half, man.
Now a little bit of a counter-ruck and the penalty for Canterbury here.
Wow. Has he got a pure black moustache with bright blonde hair?
Yep.
That is interesting.
It's a statement,
he's an
isn't
albino.
Well, what qualifies as an albino? I thought it was red eyes. Or is it?
I thought it was blonde.
Ah. Oh, rabbits are normally white with red eyes.
All I know is I've seen the pictures of the albino gorilla and I just remember that colour.
You've remembered it for life.
Yeah.
We have got the house graph for this one. I assume there would be the most popular provincial derby in New Zealand. Nah, unfortunately in Christchurch the weather's been pretty brutal and they also like to charge an arm and a leg. But there's a decent crowd in for an NPC match.
How much is it to go to one of these games?
I wouldn't know. Probably like, I think it was, you could get 4 of yous in for either $40 or $80, I think it was. Hopefully 40 because or else,
I would say 40.
Now Canterbury getting close. Tom Christie just short of the line by the looks of it. Although the referee looking for a grounding, it's held up. We have got
they made good ground. So basically what just happened, Auckland had the ball, Canterbury kicked them out, got the ball, got down their end, nearly scored a try, didn't get it.
Now go back for the penalty.
George's recap.
Back and forth rugby.
Yeah.
We have got there, you must be doing good because you can afford the celebrity guests, says Robert V. Yeah.
I don't get paid.
You will get paid. I just give you, you can have all the money from this live stream.
Okay.
You know?
So $1?
Maybe if you're lucky. But now line out throw here for Canterbury. Rolling maul taking place will be Nick Hyde. Did score off the bench in the last game because they did have Brodie McAllister now in the All Blacks environment. This is a good rolling maul. It is set well. Auckland trying to drag it down. They cannot quite do it. And it's over the line. Canterbury score the first try of the match. And it is Nick Hyde, like I mentioned, scored late in the last game, scored early in this one. It just, it seemed like it was coming, didn't it?
Yeah.
The way that Canterbury have defended. They have kept themselves well and truly in this contest while the early onslaught of the Aucklanders took place. Certainly a match you'd rather watch in a living room. Says NZ, right? Definitely in this type of weather, isn't it?
It's cold, man.
Yeah. Like if it's, let's just say it's a Sunday afternoon game, 13, 14 degrees, that's all right.
Maybe,
that's worth going to.
Maybe,
But it's like, by the end of Super Rugby, I think people were sick of leaving their house to go out in like 3-degree temperatures.
Yeah.
And I know it's a winter sport and people would say, well, just wear a big jacket. But
you've got to be committed.
Yeah.
You've got to really like this sport.
That kick has gone over. Very nice strike of the
All
ball.
I know is if I lived in Christchurch, I wouldn't go.
And you like the Crusaders quite a bit, don't you? You're not like you'd watch them if it was cheaper and nice weather, wouldn't you?
Yeah. But,
Put Zach Gallagher at 6. He's a handy player, Zach Gallagher. And he has got that. He's a bit versatile, isn't he? Because I think he was at 6. Was it last year for the Crusaders? He got a couple chances either starting or off the bench. The South game was so disappointing. Yeah, they didn't quite get into it, did they, up against Northland? Like, they had that lead at one point and then Northland just got them at the end. But yeah, the Southland Stags, they're one of those teams that must be very hard to support, but every once in a while they get that big win and just make you love supporting them again.
Is that what you do?
No, I'm not a Southland Stags supporter. I've always wondered about teams who play for the Super Rugby team in a different region to the NPC team they play for, half the year, and 2 different cities. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? I'd assume that they'd have some sort of accommodation organised for the players.
Yeah. So if they're playing for, like, Canterbury, but then they play for, like, the Hurricanes.
A little bit. So, like, Sam Derry's playing in the locking duo for Canterbury, whereas he plays for the Blues in Super Rugby.
Yeah.
But it also, I guess as a player, you are also on the road a lot, aren't you?
Well, you can't really live in Canterbury when you're playing for them because you're in Christchurch, but then you might be Auckland, Wellington, Christchurch, and then down in South, and then, you might just live out of a hotel where you're doing NPC and then...
Oh, that was a big shot coming in. But off to the left-hand side, chance here for Auckland on attack. And Simon Parker 8, Zach Gallagher 6. Damn, that's some physicality. says Tanner 2. So who would be your 7 in that trio? Out of curiosity, Tanner 7. I guess Savia sliding into the middle of them, or is this the long-term plan for the ABs? Now Josh Fusitua off to the left-hand side. Have you noticed how since AJ Lamb's died his hair, none of his teammates are passing to him?
Well, it's because he's a dickhead.
Oh, it's certainly a statement, you know. Now off to the left-hand side. Oh, good hands from Rico Simpson. Passed that one. They skipped him again.
They're not making much ground.
No. Debut off the bench for Auckland. Number 20 already having to come onto the field due to the injury early of, I think it was Sam Hainsworth for. What's up, everyone? Says Xander. Welcome in. Hope you're doing extremely well. Up the Stags. Says William. And, penalty goes the way of Canterbury too.
They're doing well. They're doing really well.
Yeah. They just aren't letting them through, are they?
They're not at all. They're running at a brick wall. And then they get up and do it again.
Cheeky little kick there. No one back for Auckland, so making those few extra metres there too. And Kieran Reid played for Crusaders and Counties Manukau. Aaron Smith Highlanders and Manawa too. Says Nov Mum there. And penalty to Canterbury, it seems, says Jonathan. And the All Blacks should have to play in the NPC. Well, 2 of them have been for this round. And normally, the tricky part is it's the same with the Curry Cup. Because of the dates that the NPC and Curry Cup take place, we don't actually get to see many games where the All Blacks guys are in action. Like last week was the best chance. We saw Moni Narawa, Leroy Carter. We saw, Lester Whainanuku. He's been playing for Tasman, scored 2 tries today. Now, big run from Tom Christie. Not normally known for his attacking game, more so that work in the breakdown. Segner, though, gets over the ball and rips it away for the Aucklanders. Bit of aggression from the youngster. It means that Auckland do survive once more.
Oh, my God.
But they're having to work hard.
Not the greatest kick.
Yeah, although what can you do when you're in there?
Yeah, I know. They're in the toilet without toilet paper, this Auckland team.
Yeah. They're going to need someone to bail them out, so to say.
Hey!
Either that or use a towel.
Use the corner of the door.
It's just a hurtful image, isn't it? God, that would hurt.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Yeah.
It does.
Dan with something special, says William there. And is the equivalent to the Curry Cup? Pretty much, yeah. So it is the provincial rugby side of things. 14 teams across New Zealand taking part. Big wide cutout pass for Auckland again. Xavier Tito Harris. He's got something about him.
Yeah?
And that left wing side, fast. Fast when he gets space.
Wow, brother.
Now Josh Berry goes off to Josh Fusitua up Auckland. Says a rugby itch there.
Tim.
That is Tim.
Timo.
Yeah.
Tim
Tim Tam. It's one of your favourite snacks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Going up. Nicely taken under the eyeball. Break of the line here for the youngster, James White.
James White. Is he a potential?
Maybe in the future.
I always look out for number 10s, especially Canterbury 10s. Because, Dan Carter, Richie Moana, and whoever else before that. Auckland 10s as well.
Yeah. Colin Say, was he Canterbury as well? Back in his,
the Crusaders, yes. I don't know if it's Canterbury.
Good clearing kick. Doesn't find touch with it down towards the halfway line. White goes to Chapman. Cross to Shea Fiaki.
Scrum. I thought you said scum.
Oh, no, scrum.
Shit, brother. Just, let's hold up for a little bit here.
Now, low tackle made on Rico Simpson. When are they going to do the next North versus South? That was one of the best games I've ever seen. Yeah, that was a really good game, wasn't it? Went down to the wire. I remember Damien McKenzie, Geordie Barrett playing. Nice bounce of the ball there. Now chance out on the wing for Cody Vai. Does play for the All Blacks Sevens. Of course, those guys not in action for a little while. So we finally see another member of the Kiwi Lads. Says, Andy, you do. This is George.
My name's George.
He likes a bit of rugby. Nice hand from Tom Christie, although it's not Don, actually. So we'll become the Canterbury scrum now. We'll update that scoreboard in terms of the time. I have to do it manually for these competitions because it doesn't have an automatic one.
Oh, God.
Doing the hard labour. What's your prediction for the Rugby Championship? Well, I think it's going to come down to who wins those All Blacks South Africa games in New Zealand. Because I think if New Zealand can win them, they'll win the Rugby Championship. If South Africa win them, or maybe even win one, I think that they'll take the Rugby Championship this year.
You reckon the Wallabies will beat Argentina?
They should, but at the same time, they did get beaten by the biggest ever margin a Wallaby side had last year up against them.
And the Argentinians did actually also beat the Lions.
Yeah. And they beat everyone in the Rugby Championship last year.
Yeah.
So they're a bit of a weird side.
Yeah.
The most painful thing about the Pumas is their inconsistency.
Yeah.
Because they'll go and play like world beaters one day, and then the next week they don't show up.
Yeah.
And it can make a huge difference for them. But no, they're building a nice squad at the moment.
Yeah.
They did get beaten twice at home up against England, though, in the July internationals. So that'll either motivate them or kind of deflate them.
Yeah.
But we will soon find out next week. Or let's go and head-to-head with them.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Got the scrum now. Someone's down. Who's there? I think it was Senarevi for the Aucklanders. I think the Wallabies will beat the Pumas twice and pray for the Box to beat the ABs at Eden Park. Says Tim there. Tim is also, Tim's a Springbok supporter, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, also, he's everywhere, isn't he?
He is everywhere, yes.
He's like Singapore, then the UK or something?
Not quite. Hong Kong, then the UK.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean,
and then also Zimbabwean dad, American mum. So Zimbabwe made it into the World Cup. So did Hong Kong.
Tim might be a weapons trader. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, that's a rumor.
There's some sketchy things going on there. He's, dodging the radar a bit.
I don't think he is.
Like here in New Zealand, when businessmen get done for tax fraud, they always go to Hong Kong or Singapore. Just saying, like...
Off to the right-hand side, AJ Lamb. A little bit of a juggle with a ball for Rico Simpson as he's driven down on his back, but they've called it a tip tackle, have they?
Oh, a little bit rough.
A little bit of roughness there from Tavita Leo.
He's laughing about it.
So is he. Dominion Trading. That's the name on the back.
Yeah, Ray White. We'll see, you're right. See what I did there?
I saw the rhyme,
Two different ads.
ITM.
Yeah.
Almost. That's the thing. Sometimes it is the ITM Cup, but now it's the Bunnings NPC.
Yeah.
Got anything that rhymes with Bunnings?
No.
Okay.
Bunnings.
Good job. That's it. It could be in their slogan.
Bunnings. Why have you got a Hurricanes book?
Oh, it was for writing the All Blacks on. But now going off to the right-hand side, AJ Lamb. Now with the attack and run.
Because he says he's not biased towards any team, but there's currently a book on his desk of the Hurricanes.
Yeah.
And he likes yellow too.
I do like yellow.
Loves yellow.
Yellow.
He's leaving because he's been accused of weapons trafficking. I'm going to
go
now. See
I've got to move. Heading off, but good luck with the suit, guys. See you later, Tim. I really hope Leroy Carter is named this week. It'll be intriguing to see if he is, because Peter Larkai as well as Simon Parker, they're flying over a bit later. So I don't think we're going to get to see them in terms of the first week, but maybe the second. We have got there, George, you talk too much, says Mr. Allin. I don't know whether or not you know the percentages, Mr. Allin, but George has probably said about 0.3% of the words on this whole live stream. I have jabbered non-stop since the beginning, and I talked non-stop before he even got here.
But Mr. Allin is all in on his opinion, you know what I mean? All the cards on red.
Now, sitting here, 19 minutes remaining. What minute are you guys in? We are currently sitting 21 minutes and 25 seconds as the Aucklanders build another attack. Have any ABs been released to play in the NPC this year? For the first week, they were. Second week, Simon Parker, Peter Larkai. They were the only two guys who got released to play. And then they're going to head over on a later flight than the other guys. Some of them are already in Buenos Aires at the moment. Skip pass out wide for Auckland. Now Xavier Tito Harris flying down the wing.
Ooh.
Gets past one. Spins and
that?
just gets put into touch. He thought he had a little bit of a NFL-style spin there down the wing.
What's that theory that goes up in the air? I'll just twindle my way over the line here.
We have got their damning trying to get this guy working. So I thought I'd come to where commentary is the difference. Says Mr. Allin. No.
It's really good here. It's just really
now
good.
Being thrown out. He's just firing shots flat out. He might be someone you know, maybe.
Who's that?
Mr. Allin.
Oh.
Is he saying here that the commentary is below par today from myself? So it's not nice, Mr. Allin, is it? But now Anton Segner managed to get the steal, but it will go back for another penalty. We have to update the time as well. We'll go up to 24 minutes through. Canterbury line out. Says Jonathan there. And also, what are your thoughts on Kyle Preston, my friend? I think he's a bright talent. Played well for Wellington in the last game up against the Canterburyans. Also played well for the Crusaders when given the chances this year. In a team where you've got Hotham, though, I do think that it's going to be tricky for him to get those minutes a little bit for the Crusaders. But honestly, like hopefully, anyway, they'll give him a bit of a chance. Sky needs to wake, or Sky needs to wake up. Oh, I get you.
Or nah.
There's a lot of sheep around. No, he meant nah. We have got a lot of sheep in this area, don't we?
Not
AJ
really.
Lamb.
No, not really. More dairy cows in this area.
Canterbury. If you gave me 10 minutes, I could find 5 sheep.
Where?
Oh,
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Like, that's a bit of driving, you know? But I could get out to the farm.
Yeah, but you're looking at like little lifestyle blocks on the edge of town.
Yeah.
You go further out, there are very little sheep.
I don't mind a good sheep. That sounds... What does that mean? I mean more so... they're a bit more well-behaved. Oh, that's not better. I'm just going to hide, mate.
I think Hamish is going to have to, apologise.
George Nayuba. Don't be surprised if the All Blacks use Mackenzie as a reserve halfback once Wong is back. As a reserve halfback.
What?
Or as in reserve first 5, maybe. That's the thing. He could also slot in at fullback. Oh, no one was looking there for that line out. That was a bit scrappy. But it will be the free kick going the way of Auckland. She's been a low-scoring game so far. And we have got the NR lamb chop, sheep shearing, and Aussie. You've got a big X in that as an emoji roof. The sheep shearing. I think that's more so.
I don't think you mean to cut the sheep in half.
No. Oh, she's got a different way of shearing them.
With an axe?
Yeah, so that each person gets to shearing. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's a multi-level one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Louis Chapman kicks downfield again. Hamish Commentary has the bomb with George. Come on, Christie, next try. Says Ruth. Oh, so you're going for Tom Christie to score himself a try. I thought Cullen Grace was playing in this game, but I'm not actually seeing him. Like, I don't think I've seen him once. Oh. And in fact, there's a different guy in the number 8 jersey, so I'm not too sure what happened to Grace late.
So he just didn't get the All Blacks call because he just didn't play well enough in Super Rugby?
He went all right, but I think there were other guys who were a little bit better, unfortunately, when it came to the jerseys that he plays in. Working now, says Mr. All In for his Sky. Have any of you fellas shed a sheep before? I have not.
No, I haven't
My uncle was a long-term sheep shearer, and now my cousin is also a sheep shearer too. Normally you just say shearer, don't you? But for some reason I felt obligated to say sheep. You can shave other things like a llama, or not shave them, but shear them off. Someone's boot came off.
Old albino man. Lamb? Is he injured? No?
Nah, he's all right. He's getting up. Oh, interception charge for Johnny Rover, but he puts it down. And now the backline charts here for Auckland, looking to pass it out wide for the corner. This could be pace for Cody Vai, who's got a bulldoze over and scores the try. Unfortunately for the Canterbury side, they only had James White back there trying to cover. With a bit of steam ahead of him, Cody Vai just gets through, and that makes this game that little bit closer. And damn tries, he's Mr. All In, and please return AJ Lamb's shoes. Oh, was it his boot that got thrown away? And game on, lad, says Blues Nate. And Rover in the close. The thing is, if he had caught that, that's a try down the other end. And
they
last
just scored
week,
a try from halfway, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's taken a little bit of individual brilliance to get them there.
And a mistake in defence from Johnny Rover too. And Canterbury caught by surprise. And also for Auckland all day says, I think it was maybe Cheer. It's close to the V. So Cheer Auckland all day. And try says Darren there. What happened 25-20 or 25-50 in? Wait, so you're asking what happened at that exact time? I assume that was the boot getting thrown away, was it? But now, chance here. Not going to be the easiest kick of the day for the youngster Taili.
Go.
He's hit him 4 from 5 throughout his career. Normally they would have Rico Simpson, so I'm not too sure why he is not striking the ball today, but Taili keeps the head down, nice form, and misses. Away to the side. It looked good.
It looked good.
If it was based off what a kick looked like, that would be 2 points.
It went in the ear.
Yeah. It's a good start, isn't it? You're trying to get it over something. Undefeated this year, Hamish, says Mr. All In. Has he changed his picture? He's changed it to Counties Manukau. India.
What does it mean undefeated this year?
Look at the rain. That's brutal out there.
That's disgusting.
That's an ugly shower right there.
God damn.
You're going to need an umbrella. But Counties, I mean, they didn't look too bad in their first game. It's going to be tough, though. There are some very hard sides that they will be facing off with throughout the season, but they started in the right direction. Puss in Boots, that was a great movie. I haven't actually seen it. For some reason, after watching Shrek, I was like, I don't know if I want to go further than this. You know? I enjoyed the Shrek movies.
Yeah.
But then Puss in Boots, I was like, how much is he going to use that face?
Yeah.
You know, the I'm sad.
He's also an alcoholic, isn't he?
Was he? Oh, yeah, he loved his milk, didn't he?
Yeah.
He got into the milk a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't condone that. Now, 11 and a half minutes remaining in this first half. Score 7 points to 5. That was a long yawn, mate.
Yeah.
So Manawatu had a Japanese player on the wing. We got a few Japan imports in the NPC these days. Yeah, they seem to really enjoy coming over. And we've seen it before. I think it was last season. One of the sides signed about 2 or 3 Japanese players. A couple Aussies also were involved. And now that the Ghetto law's gone, maybe we'll see even more guys going. But Johnny McNichol kicks this one into touch. And what is a stormy-looking Christchurch. And that's exactly what you want, isn't it? When it's about 2 degrees.
For accountants.
There you go. But yeah, that's what you want on a windy, rainy night.
Yeah.
More rain. Here comes the rain, says Darren there. And we have there, wasn't he, Antonio Banderas? That name sounds familiar. Either that or Enrico Iglesias. Or he sings Hero, doesn't he? Let me be your hero. I can't do the accent, unfortunately. It sounded more like I'm in someone's wardrobe whispering to them. But now, Alpha Funaki. Right on this one, is that your friend? Good morning, how are you? Hamish says, Mohadin. No, we're not even acquainted.
I don't even know who he is.
We
I
dislike
just
each other
a
lot. He's robbing me at the moment.
I'm just,
you know. No, he's my mate. He's George, one of the other Kiwi lads from back in the day. You watching the Warriors tonight? What time are they playing, Darren Link? Is it 8 p.m. kickoff for the old Wars? We can watch a bit of the Wars after
A bit of
this.
the Wars.
Up the Wars.
Up the Wars. Yeah, they're playing Tigers, isn't it?
Is it?
Bulldogs.
One of them.
I saw the memes.
Oh, Johnny McNichol. Nicely taken. He's going to run for a little grubber in behind here.
Ooh.
See, I don't see all the TikTok memes because I don't have TikTok. So I don't know what's trending.
Oh, they're roasting people on TikTok.
Are they? 9:35.
They must have lost to the Tigers, the West Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a video of them, you know how you can, like, you know, in the WWE where the guy comes out of the coffin.
Oh, yeah.
And grabs it. So the Warriors were the guy coming out of the coffin and the Bulldogs was the person standing over it. And they had the little names there. It was good.
Mm-hmm. The WWE does get used for a lot of memes in sport, don't they?
Yeah.
The Wards versus the Bulldog. What games are you doing tomorrow? So tomorrow, or even just tonight even, I am going to be doing the 2 matches of the Curry Cup. They are taking place at 12:50 a.m. and 3 a.m. New Zealand time. Took too much milk. Had to release the tank, says Mr. Orlin. And also hot Mexican wrap, says Ruth there.
What are we...
And also McNichol do it now, says Ruth. Now, getting this one rolling forward. It's in about 25 metres out from the line.
Yay. Look at them go. Ooh.
Yeah, they've kind of stopped ever since you said that.
Yeah.
They were like, what did he say? We just not move anymore. Going off to the side here for Canterbury, sitting around 22 metres out from the line. 31 minutes through the game, and Auckland get themselves another penalty.
It's the third time now Auckland have stopped them on their try line.
It's almost as if what happened in the first about 10 minutes of the game has now reversed.
Well,
and Auckland are starting to
Canterbury
get
have
into
still
it.
got heavy pressure in Auckland, but they're just... Auckland's just kind of clinching it, really.
Yeah. I think both sides have the potential of conceding a couple quick tries, but also at the same time, it's going to be once they make that one big mistake. Like last game, Canterbury 7-7 at halftime with Wellington, then that end score, there were about 4 tries in the second half.
Yeah. Well, they all get tired, and then reserves come on, and then the whole thing is all off the whack because you've got guys who are full of energy and then guys who aren't, and then it's not equal.
Anton Signet taking the line out. He's become quite a jumper in the lineouts. I think that's only happened over the last kind of 1 to 2 years that they've tried throwing him up as much as they do. Now going to be nicely taken, or at least knocked backwards off rear Canterbury.
Good. That's good. That's good from them, you know.
Now kicking it in behind Johnny McNichol. Oh, that's a good kick from Auckland.
Really good kick.
Is it a 50-22?
No.
Maybe not here. So that's 7 minutes remaining in the first half here, though.
Yeah.
And geez, my goodness, that's a low score, says Ruth. Yeah, although sometimes the NPC, you can have that even battle, and then all of a sudden she just goes
opens up
to 100%.
Wop, wop, wop. You know
That
what I mean?
was that the sound of a car going 100%?
Yeah. Wop,
yes.
wop, wop.
There you go.
So Canterbury had the ball, but they'll kick it.
Mm-hmm.
Then Auckland will get it, and then they'll try and get a try before half time.
There you go. 6.5 minutes to do it.
Yeah.
Passing across
so
to the
do you think
forwards.
Canterbury are just going to run this up for the next 4 minutes?
Nah, they gotta get rid, as they say. Waz women are leading 10 points to 4 at the moment. Up the Waz again.
The Waz
Do they still say up the Waz for the women's side, or do they say up the woman Waz? Or up the Waz, like you said, the Waz
so
woman?
the Waz is the Warriors.
Yep.
Why is it the Waz?
Great question.
Why isn't it the up the Wars?
Maybe that could be taken out of context.
So up the Waz, but what is up the Waz referring, like the name Warriors?
I think it's just the first syllable of war. Well, it's not even, but it's the first part of it. I don't know where it comes from. You know, it just happened. Waz is easier to say though than like up the war.
Yeah.
Up the war.
up the wop.
Waz Tars. Yeah, although the war tar, I could like up the Tars.
Up
that
the
makes
tars,
sense.
Up the war
Yeah.
Tars, up the Waz, and I don't understand the Warriors up the Waz.
But now penalty goes the way of Auckland. This is a kickable 3, although...
I don't get it, guys. I don't understand.
Do you think whoever came up with it initially got like royalties at all?
I don't know. It's been used all over the world. Like even late night Saturday shows like Jimmy Kimmel never said it.
Now kicked into touch. So at about 15 metres out. Not the best kick. They needed a few more metres on that one, I'd say. Just to be in the good part of the field. Yeah, that rolling maul turned into an absolute mess, didn't it? And Auckland are on the up and up. They are. They're actually building into this game well. First 15 minutes or so they struggled. Now they're starting to get a lot more possession. But the question is, can they turn that possession into points?
They did before.
They did. Can they do it again?
They have.
Now Tofa Funaki. He's going to have that ball. Gives it off to AJ Lamb for one of his first carries of the day. Passed out wide. Here's the chance here for Auckland. All they need is Xavier Tito Harris. And he scores the try in the corner. Jeez, that
old Albino boy did really well. He got, what was it? He did a pass.
The little pass. It wasn't the best
really
pass
well.
to him, was it?
No.
For AJ Lamb.
He did really well. There's 63 people watching.
Are you surprised?
What is going on? There's only one person in the chat.
They're all a bit scared of that.
Yeah.
But big one for Auckland to have a lead going into what could be half time. And Vic has got the try emojis there too. And nobody is grabbing the ball. Says Ruth, and might have to put the fingers on Bay of Plenty tomorrow. And please, people hit the likes button and subscribe to the Kiwi Lad, says Ruth there. But yeah, Xavier Tito Harris. Look how wet it is right there. That's only just off the field.
That is absolutely ruthless.
We've felt that grass before though, haven't we? And it seems like it's very hard and then it's like kind of, it's almost like artificial turf, the feeling of it, isn't it? And it's like on a very solid platform which feels like water wouldn't go through it.
Yeah. Well, probably wouldn't.
No. Taili misses away to the side again, unfortunately for him, so that will keep the score sitting at 10 points to 7 here after 37 minutes of the contest. And Blues Nate, I'll take it. Says Mr. Orland.
Ooh.
Oh, so he's actually like, he's betting his fingers. I didn't realise what he meant by that. I thought like maybe fingers was like a terminology for like placing a bet or something like that. But no, he's actually saying, I will give you my fingers if a team loses.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to finger us.
What?
I'll just put the fingers.
No, that would have been if he said in Bay of Plenty.
Okay.
Knock on from Jay Fiaki. Now attack and run from Sana Revi. I haven't seen a huge amount of old Sam Derry as of yet. Nice break and run from Talfa Funaki. Showing off his little bit of speed. Nicely done by Tom Christie. Trying to block that next pass, Anton Signal. Auckland may go back-to-back here with a couple tries in a row. So 10 metres out. My cat could kick better than that too, missed. See the roof? I would want to see that.
That is impressive.
Yeah. That cat's got some skills. Now, skip pass again out to Xavier. Tito Harris.
Went round that guy.
10 metres out. George still got that form. Says Nas Williams. Yeah, he hasn't lost his unfiltered nature.
No.
Hamish, you funny guy, says a Blues Nate. Tofa Funaki. And here, 2 metres out for a line. Tackle was called, so they do have to release him. But still 2 minutes left in this half. They're a good spot. Angus Ta'aval. Over 100 tackles made in the first half by Canterbury. At this point in time, Funaki short ball to Ailey, who is way too small to be doing that attack and run. George rocks this planet, says Ruth. And also Nate on one-way bet, says Mr. Orland. Now, playing it. Josh Berry, another youngster who some people feel has a chance one day of breaking into the ABs. Now, after Josh Fusitua, the 12 phases again. They've actually had some good phase play today, Auckland. Yes, some of the time they were going backwards from those phases, but now, chance little pop pass up, net ball over the top, towards the corner. They can't stop Cody High.
Wow!
And that is now the second try for him, the third of the half for Auckland, and they will go into the halftime break.
Canterbury shit.
Quite a good lead. There we go. But I'm just going to make the score now 15. They need to start getting some of these kicks over, though, don't they?
Yeah.
Just to give them that little bit more confidence. Joshua Tree, you two Irish Rock. A hat-trick's coming, says Roof, and Kia ora, Roof, behaving yourself, dear. And George looking good, nice clean shave, nice haircut. But the guy next to him, hey.
I got a mullet. Oh, you guys all got a mullet now?
Do you have it? It's not quite you're trying for one, aren't you?
Not really. I don't want a full mullet.
Yeah?
I don't know what you call it. The one where you have the little cut down the side and whatever. But, you know,
It's
I'm
just
going bald.
It's just that stock standard one that they all have.
Yeah. I'm going bald, so this is since I was last on here. It's getting out of hand, if I'm honest. It's not great, you know. Yeah. So
There you go.
burst phase,
Oh.
is that it? Is that what it's called?
Burst phase.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
what it's
I don't
called?
know
I
the
don't know
name of it,
haircuts. I just normally go short on the
Grow
sides.
the mullet, George. I just don't want to be full mullet. I just had like a cut down the side, cut down that side, and yeah.
Mm. And we have got there. Come on, Canterbury, time to hit back. Yeah, they're currently down by 8, but 3 missed kicks in a row. I have no idea why Rico Simpson isn't kicking. He normally does.
Yeah.
But they've given it to Taeli, who's missed 3 from 3.
Oh, what a dickhead.
But now going back to the pocket, Tofa Funaki, Simpson puts it into touch, and that will be half-time now.
Wait.
8 points difference here, Canterbury. They're going to have to get a bit going in that second half.
Yeah.
They want a chance being able to win this contest, but not the start to the match
Yeah.
that they would have. Well, they started very well. Their defence was solid, but eventually, after so much attack, there's always going to be something coming from the Aucklanders, and it's in the form of their wings. Xavier Tito Harris as well as Cody Vi, scoring 3 tries combined. Have you seen that? It's like a film. I think it's supposed to be like Robbie Williams, but as a gorilla or something. Is that what that Better Man movie is, ladies and gents? I've seen trailers for it, and I don't understand it. It's like a monkey that is a pop star.
Okay, that is all.
And I think he's finding it difficult with the stress of being famous.
Oh, okay.
As a chimpanzee, yeah.
Yeah.
It's intriguing. Go Auks, but can never underestimate the Cantabrians, says Nas Williams. I'll have a quick look and see what the odds are sitting at currently at halftime. Because I would assume that Canterbury would be underdogs, but not by a massive amount. Because 8 points is still a little bit. Yeah, where's the George cry? Says Mr. Orland. I assume that's because Canterbury are losing, but I mean, the game's not over yet. George is also just, he's watching an ad of toilet paper. He just was hooked in.
Red dot sale. Farmers, guys.
Yeah.
60% off. Bedding and towels. Men's underwear and socks.
Do we need a few of those? They're a good Christmas present.
What?
Are you at the age yet how socks and underwear is a great present for Christmas?
I just go get it myself now, you know what I mean? I don't wait for Christmas to get it.
What do you get for Christmas then?
Hey?
What do you get for Christmas then?
What do I get this year? I don't know.
Damn.
I got 12 hectares of land.
Damn.
Nah.
Gotta get that going. Get some sheep on there.
You know?
2.5 line for Auckland now. Yeah, I did see that. $2.25 is what they find the Crusaders, the Canterbury side at. And come on, Crusaders. Or sorry, come on, Canterbury. Did it twice in a row.
Yeah.
Fool me once, shame on me.
Yeah.
Fooling myself. Pair of Santa hot pants, guys. What are hot pants? Are they like the short shorts?
Are they the pants to heat up and put a hot air in them and then like a hot tent, but pants?
I don't know if that's a thing, is it?
I don't know.
That would be interesting. You put on some pants because you got cold balls?
Yeah.
And then they just heat them up for you?
I guess so.
Someone create that. Stefano Nanuku is back. Yeah, he scored 2 tries for Tasman. Waste of land. You don't know what he's doing with it though, Mr. Orland.
Put a strip club on there.
Jeez, you get a lot of those on there. For 12 hectares. Hot pants are ultra shorts. Sears Ruth there. And also the laugh there from Nas Williams. But we will look through at the benches as well, ladies and gentlemen. See exactly who's going to be making their way out onto the field for this contest. Sorry, George, you're just going behind that thing. But Letu is there as the number 16. He is actually a man who was in the under-20 setup relatively recently. Daniel Leonard Brown and Breen there as the 2 props. Jamie Hanna Cahill at 20. Williams, Newstub, and also Dallas McLeod as the number 23 for the Aucklanders. It is Sawana Vikena, Cowley Andrea, and Tui Pelotu there at number 18. Allen alongside Topeni, who has made his way on, has actually looked really strong in this game. Auckland, they've got James Arscott as the number 21. Norrie at 22, and Gordon at number 23 there as well. So it is a shame that we didn't get to see Cullen Grace versus James Arscott.
Yeah.
And there's one that would have been intriguing, wouldn't it? But it is the way that it does sit. Looking through at what is to come in this Bunnings NPC competition, ladies and gents. Next week, Canterbury have got themselves Bay of Plenty. Then they will be playing Hawke's Bay in 2 weeks' time, followed by Manawatu. That is their next home game, taking place at Apollo Project Stadium in Christchurch. For Auckland, they have got Taranaki next week. That is the week prior to Taranaki defending their Ranfurly Shield. Then they play Northland, the battle of the top of the island, and then Wellington versus Auckland in another game that will be a good one to keep an eye out for. It's also taking place in the break of the Rugby Championship, I believe, so I might actually be able to cover that one on the channel as well. We have got there, hi all, what did I miss? So far we've seen Canterbury started well. They were defending nicely, scored the early try of Nick Hyde in the 12th minute, but from there, Auckland have slowly got themselves back into the game with a couple crucial turnovers and 3 tries, 2 for Cody Vai, 1 for Xavier Tito Harris. I mean, is that sheep? Is in like the strip club? I don't know what strip clubs you've been going to, Mr. Orland, but they don't normally have sheep. How do they strip? They shear them? We have got there, Can't Stop Laughing. Leonard Brown isn't green.
I think they should name Christchurch after me.
George looks like that actor. Which actor are we talking about?
There's a lot of actors out there.
There's quite a few.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Brad Pitt. You've heard, haven't you?
Yeah.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Every once in a while too.
Yeah.
We have got there sheep strippers, and also damn, they missed 3 conversions. They did. And that makes the score very different if they had gone over 21 points to 7 if those conversions were successful. Yeah. Territory at the moment, 55% for Auckland, 37% territory throughout this game though. 5 penalties compared to the 4. Tackles made, 108 for the Cantabrians, double what Auckland have done.
Yeah.
New Zealand.
Canterbury get down the other end and Auckland rip the ball off them. So.
Yeah, so that's been the big difference. Like, we've seen twice where Auckland have got together 14 plus favours.
Yeah.
Which some teams struggled to do once.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell and Blades of Glory.
Yeah. I don't know that one that well. I know Will Ferrell, but Blades of Glory.
Yeah. I'll show you.
Blazes.
Blades of Glory.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
it, isn't it?
That's what Ruth says.
That's me.
He looks like.
If you're into that roof, then I'll be what you want me to be.
It's not going to focus, but yeah. I can't see it. But
yeah.
Or Vincent de Onofrio in Law and Order. That's a new name too. Who is Vincent? Vincent
Law and Order.
de
I know the show.
Onofrio.
Vincent Donald.
When he was younger, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe the hair, maybe a little bit, yeah. Maybe see it a little bit, you know. We have got there Donoff Rio. It's a weird name, good actor. And also, New Zealand has declared that'll be in the match up against Zimbabwe. It was probably about time. Like, they're never going to lose that game, but of course wanted to get some batting in before their future matches. And have another, my bro. I'll be sure you bet on counties, my bro, says a Blues Nate there. But now, second half, just around the corner, yeah. So you think Canterbury have a comeback in them? Or do you think that Auckland have shown enough?
Canterbury definitely have something in there, you know what I mean? Rustling around. The World Car of the Year looks like shit. Kia.
Well, there goes a sponsored deal with it.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, Auckland, they had a big lead last week up against Waikato.
And they buggered it? Or?
They did bugger it. Lima Sopolonga came back to score his first try in the NPC in over 10 years to end up, or maybe not quite 10 years, I think it was 9 years.
Yeah.
So that's something that Auckland, even if you're in control for a game, you'll have in the back of your mind, won't you? You'll think, we let this slip in the second half last game. The benefit that they've got is Canterbury should get tired.
But then Auckland will get tired too. And the other thing you've got to remember is that, like, we've seen parts of Canterbury where they get down that end, but they've had the ball ripped away. If the ball never got ripped away, they would have scored twice.
True.
And so, like, to say that Canterbury aren't even in the fight now is like they are.
Johnny Rover, had he taken that catch.
Yeah, exactly. And it's taken one or two individual performances from Auckland to get them to where they are. I wouldn't say Auckland are actually playing better than Canterbury. I'd say it's pretty even, actually. I mean, they spent a fair chunk of time in Auckland's half.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, isn't it? 63% territory in that first half.
At the start, Auckland were making a lot of mistakes, which they're not making as much of now, but then, so.
I do think that one little switch here for Canterbury might make all the difference, and that being Dallas McLeod into that midfield. Maybe instead of Tavita Latu, a little bit rough on him, but I do think that something in that midfield needs to slightly switch for Canterbury's attack, because currently the ball just doesn't seem to be getting out to Ngatanani Punivai or Chaifiaki enough. Compared to Auckland, who are doing those skip passes and it's going straight to their guys and then, they're on the attack. Who do you want to win this match? Well, I think that, for me anyway, I hope that it's just close and we don't see Auckland run away here. I'd rather see it go down to the wire like some of the best games that we've seen for the Bunnings NPC this year. George, you're probably, you like a comeback, don't you?
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So, in
I
that
love
case,
spaghetti too.
Yeah.
Had that for tea.
Did you love when the spaghetti made a comeback?
Yeah.
When you hadn't had it for a while and all of a sudden it came back and your mum started making it again and you were like, Mum, this is just the best day of my life. He does love his spaghetti though. Downs it by the bowl.
Oh, Lord.
When's the last time you had your spaghetti?
Tonight.
Oh. No wonder you didn't want to come in early. Christy or McNichol next tries.
Cold they all are.
Yes, it's a early day there. Johnny McNichol could be the game changer here. Sausages.
Yeah. Sausages.
On the barbecue. Smackdown time coming, baby, says Ruth. And hi, Hamish, I'm here in Hobart, says Daniel. Welcome in. You're doing extremely well. Hobart, I'd like to think, was a little bit warmer than we are at the moment, but not by a massive amount. Anyone think Auckland mad about missing that at home by 1 point and being way ahead of Waikato by 20 plus and losing? Absolutely. They will be so frustrated from what happened last week because that was a game that they shouldn't have lost. And from seeing Waikato in their game up against Wellington, it showed that Auckland here, like, it just showed more that they should have won it. And, in this type of competition, you can't afford to let those close game slips. Hello, lads. Hello, everyone. Long time no see. George looking good, says Sebastian there. Yeah, you were asking, or in fact, yesterday I think it was that Seb was talking about the lack of George. And boom, we've hit him. We've hit him with the George, just around the corner. The little comeback, per se. Like the spaghetti. Auckland rise up, says Florida. And also we're going to write him off, says Mr. All In. Oh, little change. Oh, no, that was already the change. Topini made his way onto the field for Sam Hainsworth 4. And Canterbury take the second half, never right off the Cantabs, says Blues Nate. Yeah, see, they're the type of side that can fire, quick fire, tries, boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're in the lead.
Yeah.
But I do think that there are a couple guys out there who maybe haven't quite performed throughout that first half in the way that they need to.
Yeah.
Let's see if they can change it. Auckland kicking off for the second half. Oh, everyone lets the ball bounce. That is a risky tactic. Ironically, Corey Kello left that so that his teammate could take the catch.
Yeah.
And then his teammate took the catch and passed it to him anyway.
Silly
So he
stuff.
could have just taken it from the get-go. Now rolling this ball back, it will be Louis Chapman. Just don't think, just do it, Canterbury.
Just do it.
Says Ruth.
Oh, it's a trash kick, brother.
No, why not? No, the bounce did not help.
Pressure, though.
Went back in. Nice chase coming in from Natunani Punivai. Auckland currently attacking from about 45 out. There was 4 cards given at once in the current NRL. Is that the women's game or the NRL, like the men's
Woman going ham.
one? Maybe. Although I think there was an earlier game of the NRL 2 on, wasn't the AJ Lamb kicks that one
That's
into
out
touch.
of Auckland.
Now Canterbury, once again, those trapped inside of their own 22 here.
Yeah.
Who's one of your key players that stood out in the Otago versus South Africa game?
When did Otago play South Africa?
I'm not too sure.
Maybe they mean
The Otago versus South...
Russia?
Unless he's talking about the really old school, like, tour days?
That's a random question to ask.
Maybe. I'm not sure. Otago versus RSA. I'm trying to think of who else there is in the competition.
Southland?
Yeah, well, Southland's not RSA, though, are they?
Oh, God.
One's gone into touch.
This is the
Nicely taken.
third time they've kicked it?
And still no Tangitau playing. Yeah, it's an interesting one, but you can understand now why he didn't get selected for the All Blacks. I know some people wanted to see him go straight in and get that chance for the ABs, but they will want to get a few minutes under his belt first. Good movie. So here's Mr. Orland. Good movie. I'm confused, Mr. Orland.
Canterbury won the line out.
They've done well. Now, possession there. High says Fortnite NBA. Welcome and hope you're doing extremely well. Currently sitting 30 metres out from the line. Canterbury in possession. AJ Lamb taken down the side of the breakdown. Now, they're just not winning that aerial battle, are they? But they've gotten lucky there with the bounce, Canterbury. Black Cats game is just unfair now. Yeah, they're leading by a large margin. They have decided to declare by the sounds of it, which is good news for Zimbabwe. Now kicking downfield again from White.
Kick on halfway.
Yeah, they're not making a lot of... Oh, charge down there. Big chance for Canterbury. Offloaded back. That was a mistake.
That was a mistake. What an idiot.
It was a big-time mistake coming.
Silly man.
Now,
off
to the left-hand side. Although on the ball here for Tom Christie gets the steal.
The rest of the team doesn't know what's going on.
Both sevens have had really strong jackling performances. My Sky
So-
playing up again.
Canterbury is back going for it here. They're really,
Run from Sam Derry up against many of his normal teammates in Super Rugby. And 0 for 1 in Zimbabwe. How are you? I'm doing very well. Hopefully you're doing well too, Fortnite NBA. Now off to the left-hand side. 40 metres out from the line here. Canterbury, they want to strike back in the next, I'd say, 10 minutes or so just to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Of course, the bonus points are also a thing. And both of these sides wouldn't mind getting 4 tries or more.
So just focus on the win first, you know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe, but
You
you want that 5-pointer, don't you? I guess they want 2 forms of 5 points.
If you don't know how to win, you'll never win a competition.
That's quite a statement, but also like it's a completely right one.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to, you won't win competitions. You won't win games either. In most cases. There we go. That's some knowledge off the dome. Put that on a
for
shirt.
the bonus point. We'll just get the win. Focus on that. What do you have to do to get the win? Oh, we want the bonus point though. Well, listen, dickheads. Listen, all right.
Fiyaki kicking him behind. Awkward bouncing ball.
No.
Sits up for Rico Simpson. I'm quite surprised that Auckland blasted back into the match so quick. Yeah, Canterbury seemed to be on top for the first 10 to 15 minutes, and then they just got back into it. It's a truism, says I Lollipop.
They'll have to kick this. Will they kick this out?
I think they will. Fiyaki, he got a decent boot on him.
So the pressure is back on Auckland now. Oh, that's close.
Now that one's going to Dutch, and the champion makes me happy.
Oh, it hasn't gone out though.
Oh, still in field of play.
That's the wrong pass.
Now Gallagher, held up by AJ Lamb.
Man, that albino can get going.
Not the first time you said that. 40 metres. To the right-hand side, Johnny McNichol. Skips the pass to Callow. Oh, little bit of a slip there for Louis Chapman. Rush defence from Angus Tarvale. I think because Chapman slipped over, that's why it didn't count as offside.
I was like, that guy was already in the back line before he got the ball.
I was thinking the same thing. Tom Christie, little knock-on from Canterbury.
Mistakes.
Sack
the whole team.
I saw a news article saying Josh Jacobs should go to the Highlanders. There are a few guys who are looking at transferring teams in the near future. You know, there's also those conversations about which young guys should go overseas. We have got there the duo, which we finally see. It's been 3 years, says Void there. Yeah, it's been a little while. I can't actually remember what the last game was that we did. I think it might have been like a rugby league one or maybe an NPC match.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Yeah, happy to be back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sky playing up, maybe overclouded. Oh, not enough. Sears Blues, Nate. And also we have got, they see Josh Jacobs as a good enough player. Don't get enough minutes because of D-Mac. But now that Sean Stevenson's left the Chiefs, surely that opens up another window. He's gone to Japan, I think.
Yeah. He can go.
Yeah, so Mackenzie might play a bit more of 15 next year in Super Rugby, and Jacob would get the realm or the reins at 10.
Would you be annoyed if you're Damien McKenzie and they've now just put Richie back in?
A little bit.
I think Damien most likely had a conversation with Scott Robertson, and when they said Richie's going, he probably said, well, we don't want you to go overseas, so you'll fill that gap. And now they've gone, Richie's coming back. You know, do you want to stay on the next World Cup, you're kind of second fiddle to him now.
Do you think that was a conversation that Damien had with Ian Foster, though? Because we've got to remember that's a little while ago that, kicked out on the full.
But it would still be a conversation he would have with NZ Rugby. You know, like, well, losing Richie Moani here, we need you to be the guy to replace him. And he would have had offers coming from France and Japan. Big offers. And he would have said, no, I'll turn those down because you've told me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an intriguing one. He's probably the guy, like, I know that I've talked about the younger guys, like a Ruben Love or a Josh Jacob, Harry Godfrey, all those fellas. Yeah. But really, McKenzie is the guy who could feel it the worst.
Yeah.
But then, how much longer does Bowden Barrett have? Because is there a chance we see Moonga and McKenzie?
Moonga's not that young either.
No, he's 31 at the moment.
No,
So, is it the case that McKenzie maybe has to just bide his time, but then at the same time, if he knew now what he does back then, would he have taken those big money deals overseas up until about now and then kind of continue? But Moonga was always going to be back at some point, wasn't he?
Well, no one really knew. I mean,
downfield, 50-22 on the cards.
I always was like, he's going off a bit early if he's still got plans to. I mean, some would say he's in his prime when he left, but you know.
Our kind of competition level is in Japan. It used to be a lot more casual in terms of lots of players would go over there to just take a bit of a rest season, get paid big money, kick there. Mistake for them, mistake by Fiaki too. Both men dropping the ball. The double knock on there.
The headgear's blocking the information, mate.
But yeah, I think that nowadays the Japanese top league, like you're going to get a high scoring game either way now in Japan, but there are a lot more skilled players, a lot of South Africans over there, a lot of New Zealanders, Australians. It's one of those competitions that sadly doesn't get a lot of coverage here in New Zealand.
It should get way more coverage. It's in that same time zone.
Yeah.
It's not that far away from the Pacific Islands. I don't really get it.
No. I think it's on Rugby Pass, maybe. But
it's so weird because it's actually got more superstars in that competition than in Europe.
Yeah, we get all the European ones, don't we?
Yeah.
Or except the top 14.
There's Europeans leaving England and Ireland and Wales to go to Japan too. You know, it really is just a competition between the French top 14 and the Japanese.
We have got what kind of... Oh, no, I read that one, and I imagine Canterbury will be very concerned to not lose this and running out of time, says NZ Bright. Yeah, after 49 minutes, clock is ticking very quickly when you're down by 8 points. Even just getting a 3-pointer somewhere along the lines, get you back within that 7-point margin. Big push there from Auckland, although that was a big push afterwards from Canterbury, and they get themselves the penalty. Auckland tried to milk the penalty there, didn't they? And it backfired.
Stupid.
But now 5 metres out from the line. What did Canterbury do? Yeah, South Africa has Japanese ruggers on ESPN sometimes.
Because you can't stream the Japanese games, can you?
As in, like...
on here. You can't find a way to stream the Japanese top league.
Only maybe Rugby Pass sometimes, and maybe one game a week's on Sky.
Yeah.
It used to be every game, and it was great. You know, you'd pop on a Sunday and see TJ Perenara and all those guys all playing for their respective sides. Yet now, you know, you get 1-2 games if you're lucky.
Yeah.
Also, the Amish, you might not believe, New Zealand might make or reach 700 test runs against Zimbabwe. Did they not declare? I thought someone said, Kiwi Rob said that they declared, but he might have been lying. He does often. But now, saying, oh, that's on the line, is it not? And that is the try.
On the line?
For Canterbury.
Try. Pretty confident saying that's a try. I would have argued maybe, you know, pull that back a little bit. Hey, let's have a little look at it. Get it all, you know. Hey.
Exactly right.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, anyway.
But 51 minutes through, and Canterbury now back into this game.
They look like, what are we doing?
Yes, they declared, says Nov Mum.
My wife texted me. She said, "You're getting something tonight, brother. We're meant to win here, guys."
Well, that'd be a lovely text to get.
You're getting something tonight, brother.
I imagine Canterbury will be very concerned.
Yeah, that would
and
be
then,
fine,
yes, they declared, says Nov Mum, and there was a trend of Europeans going, I'm not good enough to play here, so I'll go to Japan, Singapore, Samoa, etc. Says Big Rig. And I was like, boom, try. Says Roof there, but the kick is good.
Far
it's gone over.
Boom.
15 points to 14 now between these two sides.
Oh.
This one's going down to the wire, mate.
Yeah, no, this one's a hectic ass one, no.
Mm.
So now we're seeing Canterbury do what they did in the first half of the first half.
Yeah. But we also have to remember that all came because Auckland didn't clear their lines.
I don't know if that was a try. I'm going to be honest with you. There might have been a hand underneath that.
You thought maybe... It looked like there was a little bit of a juggle with the ball,
very quickly just to go, yeah, try, whatever, move on.
Oh, big run from Corey Gallo. Offloads forward to Tom Christie, it looked like. He's still going forward here for the Cantabrians. But yeah, this is an intriguing type of fixture because... Auckland bouncing ball. Both sides have conceded when they've made mistakes.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the case of, in this last 28 minutes, who makes the least of them?
Mm.
You guys should do a South Korea tour in these last summer days. Says Void. I mean, I was trying to convince George a while ago that we should go somewhere like the Philippines. You know, or to Singapore or
You'd
somewhere.
die. You'd eat something and die.
Yeah, well, it could happen.
You don't
but
have sauce on your burgers.
Some sauces
Philippines
aren't required
food
on.
would mess you up, man.
They have a good McDonald's though, from what I've heard.
I don't know if I'd have McDonald's in the Philippines.
What's wrong with the Philippines?
I don't know, man. I'm just
good.
anywhere in Asia, in the Pacific Islands. I mean, India. The food. I'm not saying the food is bad. I'm saying that your way with food is like.
I'm pretty fussy. You know,
yeah,
I have like.
And they are the opposite of that. They are not fussy.
Maybe we should just go to Australia.
See that insect? I throw them in the pan. Let's get going. You know what I mean?
Who travels abroad to just eat McDonald's? Let's find out what it is.
Who does that?
But penalty goes the way of Auckland in the breakdown, we should mention. And they will now be able to gain a little bit of territory here. Kick for Auckland, says Francesco. And also, who was All Blacks knocked back 12 million to play on the Rebels side? Who was All Black knocked back 12 million to play in Rebels side? Who was All Black knocked back? I'm not sure what you mean, Daniel. I've read it 3 times and it's still not quite hitting me.
Someone got paid 12 million to play in a Rebel side, but maybe not the Melbourne Rebels, maybe like a different Rebel.
I know that the UAE are soon to start up some rugby competition.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
Maybe Tuivasa Sheik.
Yeah.
Potentially. We have there. That's worse than what's worse than dying. Says was there for Mr. All In and come to the USA. You guys should try Dave's Hot Chicken Raisin Canes.
I want to try Raisin Canes so bad.
Is that the one with the cup of sauce?
Yeah, and all the influencers promote it.
Yeah. Why do you need a whole cup of sauce if the chicken's not dry?
Because the chicken's, it just goes well with the chicken. You'd hate that though. A whole cup of sauce. What the fuck?
Why do you need a whole cup? Like you can buy a big.
I know.
Sauce.
And you can buy they had the big cups of like Coke or whatever. And then they have also Coca-Cola as well.
Wendy's have that. Yeah. We should go to Wendy's one day.
We had the chance and you said no.
Is that when we went down and got... No, you got bloody, what was it, Turkish at 1 a.m. and I got a hot dog from
I have had Wendy's
dairy.
before and it wasn't that good. But
The Wendy's food itself isn't great, but the cups are huge.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, Popeyes and Invercargill.
Yeah.
And I did see someone say on TikTok in the comment section that it could be becoming a Christchurch.
Oh yeah.
Someone said Timaru.
Surely not.
I was like, if Popeyes comes to Timaru, man, that'd be amazing.
Johnny McNichol kicking it into touch. Only 55 minutes through. Still the 1 point difference. Wendy's hot dog. I don't think Wendy's have hot dog.
I love Wendy's hot dog.
We got hot dogs from Domino's once over New Year's.
Yeah.
That was an experience, wasn't it? They were what you'd expect for about a $2 hot dog from a pizza restaurant. You know how I feel about players hopping national teams. I know Marcus Smith. I wants to play for the Philippines once he's not good enough for England. Says Big Rig Joe. And also, what about coming to Dubai? Says Lloyd there. And George out here still horsing it in the drive-through. What does horsing it mean?
I guess going full speed. I guess.
You do love a good drive-through.
Yeah.
As long as it's fast, though. I can't imagine Canterbury will lose this, but Auckland have put up a pretty good fight. You see, both of these sides, I think, have done enough to win. It's just more so the case of who's going to make that big mistake that makes them lose. Because it could be an intercept pass, it could be a penalty at this point with how close the game is. 24 minutes remaining in this contest, nicely taken under the high ball. Auckland have looked better under the ball throughout this game, I will mention. The Canterbury, I know that they made over 100 tackles in that first half, but I don't think they missed too many.
Yeah.
Other than when they were scoring it, scoffing, waffing it down, says Big Rig, and George is the type of guy who can demolish a horse easily. Like as in in a fight? Or eating it. Yeah. And horsing is just eating the food stupid quickly, says Big Rig. And Cantabs work the next try. That's wrapped up. Another knock on from Canterbury. But also, we've got to remember, one more converted try for Auckland. They get back to that 8-point lead.
Yeah.
And that could be big. Don't push the horses. Says Mr. All-In.
I like horses.
You do, don't you?
My mum has a horse, and he is huge.
What's his name?
Billy.
My cat's name was Billy. He's dead now. R.I.P. Billy.
Lord have the mercy. You guys going to do a horse ride as well?
No. No, I feel like I can never understand how that would work because my ass hurts when I get on a bicycle. So, I imagine on a horse, you get slammed down, don't you?
Yeah, and then you hop on the horse.
Part of the training, is it? Get you ready. Next, stand behind a horse in over 1,000 years, or never stand behind the horse. Humans still have trouble learning that. That's what the saddle is for, Hamish. Too much info, says Blues Note. Put coconut on it and chili. And our penalty goes the way of Auckland now at scrum time. Put coconut and chili if you do. And Billy the cat and the horse, says Ruth there.
Hey.
Horse riding isn't for soft bums. It's tough. I tried it. Got thrown off on beach, head in sand. Oh, damn. So you turned into like an ostrich. It does, you know how they bury their head, or is that the emu? One of those two birds put their head in the sand, don't they?
Yeah.
What do you think they see at that point? Oh, it's dark. Just upside down.
Just nothing.
That would feel weird if anything landed on you, though. Imagine you've got your head in the sand and a little bird's fiddling around on your back. Camel ride, it's comfortable. They don't go as quick, do they? So you don't get that. You don't get that bounce.
Camels are Saudi Arabians,
They're not just Saudi Arabians. We have got there. You get slammed down if you're out of sync, says Bruce. And Black Cats won't need to bat again, most likely. Yeah, they're pretty far ahead.
Lamb got the ball and he didn't pass it.
No, he's sick of his teammates not passing to him. So he said, if you
I'm
pass,
not giving you the ball.
Not
you
giving
don't
it back.
give me the ball.
Stolen again here by Canterbury. Now back across to the left-hand side. I see Dallas McLeod has made his way on. Johnny Rover kicking it in behind. That wasn't the choice, was it?
That wasn't the one. No, buddy. You're meant to not kick that. You're meant to pass that and get more ground and keep it.
Now Auckland in a good position.
That was a very dumb thing to do because now Auckland have the ball deep in their half.
I've looked after ostriches and they don't put their heads in the sand. Well, there you go. Is it the ostrich? Sorry, not the ostrich. You just said that they don't. Is it the emu or is it the flamingo? Might be a
No,
flamingo.
flamingos don't put their head in the sand. It is an ostrich or something, isn't it?
But he said he's worked with a lot of ostriches, which I have so many questions
Oh,
about.
man, I don't know.
But
it is one of them, I'm pretty sure.
One of the big, long-necked ones.
Yeah.
Like to get down and dirty with the sand.
Yeah. It is one of them.
I like to get down.
Listen, forget about the rugby. It's one of those birds that puts his head in the sand. And that's where the term says, don't put your head in the sand.
Don't get caught with your head in the sand, wasn't it?
Well, that's in prison. That, don't do that.
They don't have a lot of sand in prison. They do have some friendly fellows. We've got there, Ali has said, just to hold in, who scored the try. So, first try of the match. In fact, the 3 tries for Auckland were scored by Xavier Tito Harris. He got himself 1, and Cody Vi scored 2. It is ostrich. There you go.
That's wrong.
And then for Canterbury, it was Zach Gallagher and also Nick Hyde was the early try scorer. Just a 1-point game here, says Lou's Nate. I saw a funny comment. Where was that Lions team last week? Says Mr. Orland. And just how much time for finishing the match? I put £10 on Auckland. So at the moment, you still got another 20 minutes left in this matchup.
Canterbury are currently pushing, though.
It's a myth. But who started a myth that says that a bird puts its head in the sand? Like, why? Out of
it's
every
not a myth.
Out of every myth that you could have.
Yeah, no,
right? What made them go, I've got an idea. Let's tell people that ostriches put their head underground.
Yeah, no, that's an odd one.
Like, I'd come up with something like they can fly.
No, it is a myth.
Is it?
Yeah.
So
it says ostriches do not bury their heads in the sand to hide from predators.
But
they might lower their heads to the
general
ground. So what a stupid thing to do. There's an animal about to eat you and you put your head in the sand.
Yeah, they can't.
You're not really any less of a target.
That's just the mindset, though, of if I can't see you, you can't see me.
Yeah.
That works in hide and seek sometimes.
Yeah.
As you make drunk, says Ali, maybe. No. He had a cookie beforehand. That always gets him fired up. What was it? An Afghan biscuit.
Yeah.
It had chocolate coating.
Yeah.
And all sorts. What horse colour would you guys pick to ride?
Black.
If you had a choice to pick? You get black? You get black
Well,
booty
how does
or
that
black
work?
back.
So the halfback tries...
Black beauty was what I was trying to say. I said black booty.
You see that? So the halfback was going to pass it.
Yeah, but it's all kicking off now.
An Auckland forward put his foot out and he dropped the ball. And for some reason it's Auckland's penalty. Shouldn't that be Canterbury's penalty?
Well, I think this one's going to have a bit of a conversation here with the referee. Because about 3 different scuffles there taking place. So a bit of push and shove. Tom Christie in the middle with Shay Clark of all people.
Yeah. Boys are angry. Oh, someone's bleeding.
Everyone gets a card. So there's another mum there. So, what is the call going to be here from the referee? Okay. So everyone's had a bit of a push and a shove. Lots of feeling. Yeah, I think this one's getting a little bit scrappy. A little bit of passion coming out. Right, it's going to be a penalty against 5 red.
If you have the halfback making a pass, though, and you slap the ball out of his hand, isn't that a penalty against you?
It can be. Depending on where you are, I think a little bit.
That's what he did, though. He used his foot to kick it out of his hand.
You see, foot kicking it out, I think is a little bit different.
Is he saying that he passed it into his
foot?
Okay,
so they've just said there, he's played at the 9. So pretty much, he has illegally done it. If it was a bit further out and the 9 was no longer attached to the ruck, you can theoretically do it, but no one really tries it.
That shouldn't be Auckland's ball. That should be Canterbury's ball.
But it is going to be a penalty to Auckland because Canterbury instigated the back and forth.
Yeah, but they started it because he purposely knocked it out of his hand.
Yeah. So originally it was going to be Canterbury's penalty, but now it's Auckland's because of the after scuffle.
Yeah.
That's pretty much the gist of it. Are we over there, evening Hammy? Oh, George, a little bit titly, eh?
Oh.
Titly you are. And drunk. And lots of feelings, says I, lollipops. We have got there and they say rugby laws are complicated. Yeah. Yeah, the law book's far too long.
Yeah. But here.
So we're going to see it, yeah. So he plays it as an offside guy.
Yeah.
And then from there, because he's then dragged him down afterwards.
Right, he's dragged him down because he's done something illegal, though. You know?
Yeah. So
let's go back to what started it. You know? God damn it. It's not hard to figure out, is it? I've got it all sorted.
We have got there, dear Uncle Hamish. This is the most New Zealand I've ever seen. I assume you're talking about George, or the most New Zealand looking fellow. He has almost got his mullet now, Zawani Vakina. Ready to throw this ball in for Auckland. Onto the right-hand side here. Rico Simpson back across to the right-hand side. Shay Clark hits the ball up 40 metres from their own line. Still a 1 point difference between these two teams with 17 minutes remaining. Tafa Funaki kicking downfield. Awkward bouncing ball. It's going to be cleaned up, though, by Jamie Hanna. Been a few 50-50s in this game, and honestly, either side could have taken them.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, the meaning of a 50-50. We have good there. It would be nice if you guys could give info of the match. It was in possession of the ball, which territory says Robinson at the moment. Canterbury have got themselves the possession going off to the right-hand side. Daniel Leonard Brown, the man off the bench, is now going to get himself the carry. We have good there. Either a bit drunk or half a bubble out of plum. Says Bruce there.
Cheers, Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce is always nice. Bruce eats 4 kgs of yogurt and then fasts for 72 hours.
Ah.
He has a interesting schedule.
Yeah.
Off to the left-hand side. Out, taken round the halfway line. Hamish can read fast, says Void. I'm fast in many regards.
Really? Oh,
out, going out wide, skip pass. Little kick in behind. Johnny McNichol chasing after this one and just goes into touch. That sounds terrible. Says all the money. He says he loves it though. We have got there. Hey Blues Nate, busy day today, bro. I just got home smelling oil. Says Spider Mick. George has a cheerful complexion. Lovely. Says Ruth.
The old double chins, Ruth.
6 litres sometimes.
That's a bit far, Bruce. You're going to have to actually, see someone about that, I think.
Alright, we'll update this score all the time. There
if
we
they
go.
opened up your body, Bruce, would they go,
it would just ooze out, wouldn't it?
All right, close it up. That'll do.
Into the last 20. Well, this could go either way from here. My cat is pregnant. First boy I see, I'll name him Bruce.
Name him Yoga Bruce.
That's the name.
Yogi Bruce. Call him Yogi Bruce.
Oh, like a bit of Yogi Bear. 15 minutes remaining in Auckland. Now 22 metres out from their own line. Tafa Funaki to feed the ball in. To the left-hand side. Trying to get the attack and run forward was AJ Lamb. Dolphins getting slaughtered 36-6. Jeez, that's pretty massive. Started laws on YouTube for free. See the Blues. Bit of a miscommunication there. And Andrew Newstubb. It's going to count as a knock on, I think, in this case.
What's happened?
So pretty much those two players both went for it. One was knocked on. George, for you, I'll name the second Yoga.
Yeah.
I've got there. Well, to be fair, cats, when they stretch, they look like they're doing the downward dog, don't they?
Yeah.
So yoga for a cat.
No,
that's a bit of a weird one. I think what they've said is it touched the first guy first, and then it went into the front guy, then went back to him. Maybe. Who's the most underrated rugby player in your opinion? Are we talking across every single team in history, or just...
Underrated meaning they're good?
They're good, but doesn't get the praise that they deserve.
That's an interesting one, isn't it? It's, I don't know.
And Can't Chuck is in the chat, so says Blues Nick.
There are players that are really good.
Yeah.
But you just haven't seen them in big games,
Oh, there was someone the other week that I said was extremely underrated, and now I can't remember who it was.
For example, when Semi Radradra started playing Union, I was a massive fan of him. And he was really good, but for some reason he's just sort of... Yeah, I don't even know what he's doing now. Who does he play for now?
I think he's still with... Well, he was with the Bristol Bears. I think he's actually now in France.
He's everywhere. He started off with Toulon, went to the Bordeaux Eagles or whatever it is, then went to Bristol Bears.
Yeah.
And now he's off again. So this is his 4th team since joining Union. And he's with the Parramatta Eels before that.
He'll be making good money, though,
He'll be making good money, but,
Same with Tui Sova. Tui Sova's moved around a little bit.
Yeah.
Throughout his time.
He must just get more offers and say, I'll go to whoever offers me the most.
Yeah, see what's on the cards. Now, big scrum from Canterbury. Auckland under pressure, and they get themselves another penalty now, Canterbury. 13 minutes left. This is getting closer to the end of the game. Harry Potter says Albert. If we're talking about the Australians, I do think that someone like a Dylan Peach is pretty underrated for them. Saw what he could do in that third match up against the Lions.
Max Jorgensen.
He got a bright future, don't he?
Liner's exciting. I think he's going to be an interesting player.
Well, the benefit that they've got is they've got so many young guys at the moment, don't they? And Noel Alisio, he's going away. I think he's going to Japan.
But they'll still be able to select him now if they keep that rule the same.
True, but will they want to, or will they want to go with someone who's built that chemistry with the team?
That's something you probably have to get advice from Rassi Erasmus, because he doesn't have any issues with, selecting guys from Japan or whatever.
Che Fiaki, 55 metres out, going for the 3 points. It's only stupid if it misses. If it goes over, Canterbury take the lead. With
goes
12
over,
minutes.
I'm stupid. Oh, hello.
Now, Che Fiaki, he can kick them far.
I hope he can.
He's got good distance. He's 64% accuracy. That sounds bad, but you also got to remember anytime he kicks, it's from more than 50 metres out. Yeah. So that's actually probably not too bad from that sort of distance. Ready to go. And, he's absolutely butchered that. He hasn't even made it.
Whiskies, and it's a little bit of a limp one.
Windy.
Oh, but they've got the ball on their line now.
Yeah, so if anything, it was a territory gainer for the Canterbury side.
Hey, guys. Let's get it. Let's go.
Corey Callow.
Let's go.
The right-hand side, little bit of a slip there for James White. So Zammit gave up on the NFL. Yeah, well, he tried it. He did pretty well to even get as far as he did. And then now he said, I've given it a crack. I've been able to try out my dream. Didn't quite work out, so I'll go back to rugby union. But for some reason, people...
I don't know why
Rover. Johnny Rover just shorties on the line and he scores it.
That was a really, really, really risky kick from Johnny McNichol. Really risky.
That one was a...
Because they were giving position away. I was like, this better pay off if this has been a massive mistake.
But Johnny Rover sliding over like he is a penguin and just somehow stayed on his feet long enough at times. Of course, he did go down at one point. But that will be a big moment here. We're going to see the replay. Kyle Preston. In fact, sorry.
Kicking that.
Yeah, see, that was risky.
Because if he didn't collect, you've just given away position and...
Although, you could argue that McNichol's in good enough form at the moment. That was a big gap in behind. Yeah. That Auckland really shouldn't have left. Like, there was that little half look up there and saw that it would be a foot race. Johnny Rover, I thought that was the wrong choice, jumping on it like he did. Yeah. But he ended up springing back up to his feet, scoring the try, and Canterbury now lead in this contest, sitting 19 points to the 15. You should play our match against George in FC 25 with Hamish, BMPSG, and George Real Madrid. We actually did a career mode way ages ago on back when it was called FIFA. That kick is missed, so that opens up the door for an Auckland try to give them the lead.
But no one can kick.
We have got there, see you for Sharks, being Bruce and Beer. Says, cool story. Our women Warriors dominating, says Attell. And also, are the Pumas really bad enough to lose by 30 to the Bulls? Maybe. It's a tricky one, isn't it?
Are the Pumas playing the Bulls?
Pumas is in the E-Link. Pumas from South Africa, Curry Cup.
Good little...
Yeah, nice little step coming in. That's what that translates to. Now 9 minutes left on the clock.
I call it a...
Now Alpha Funaki. Not a lot of time left.
If I was the coach and I said to the players, all right, I want to see your...
I think they'd know.
I want to give... Show me your salmon.
As long as you did the hand gesture too.
You know what I mean? They're like, what is that?
They'll kick him behind. AJ Lamb. Misread and it stays flick pass down the back. AJ Lamb kicking it in behind. And it becomes a foot race. McNichol has to get back.
Where are you going? He doesn't know.
What's he doing there? It's going to be a 5-minute scrum. Why didn't he just kick that? He had space to be able to kick that one and just hung on to it.
I don't know if I like that guy, Hamish. I don't know if I like him. You know?
We see it there. First of all, he did rush forward. Oh, no, in fact, that was someone else. But the flick round the back pass of Xavier Tito Harris. The Kiwi Slim Shady almost scored. Says cited. Yeah, he had... I guess the only thing he was worried about was hitting the post. But, I think he was just happy to get back there. But that just seemed like he kind of panicked.
Yeah.
And didn't want to... Maybe he didn't want to kick it that way.
How are you that dumb, man?
For the sake of... maybe kicking it towards someone out on the wing. But even just hooking it round, 22 metres out from the line rather than a 5-metre scrum would have been the much better scenario there. Why the hell he kick it 4? Says Spider Mick.
Who's that?
Wait,
The Auckland
why
player?
the hell? I assume he didn't kick it 4, maybe. Brain Fade says I lollipop and Tito wasn't ready. And also 6-2 says Mr. Hall in there, and also that behind the back pass deserved a try. Yeah, it was very nicely done. AJ Lamb just about had the pace, but well backtracked by Johnny McNichol. To be fair to him, he made the tackle on the guy initially.
They're going to need an absolute miracle to stop this team from getting out, you know?
Although they've won the last 2 scrum penalties against the feed.
Mate, is your green collar green? If it was a green collar, it would be green, yeah.
Why is your portion of his shirt? Yeah, he's got the green.
Yeah.
He didn't plan it.
No.
But, you know, you can see some seats behind him through his chest.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And now, James Arscott to feed the ball in for the Aucklanders.
If they don't score a try off this, my God, what are we doing here?
Our pick and go. Short ball to AJ Lamb, but Canterbury get the penalty.
Oh my God! How sour!
That is a mistake and a half.
Oh, Lord.
It's Johnny Rover.
Lord almighty.
And AJ Lamb.
He's the man. Give him an All Black shirt.
How old is Johnny Rover? I thought he was like 30-something.
Yeah.
But we're going to have to look now. Johnny Rover from Nova is... He's 22. I got the wrong Johnny Rover.
There's 2 of them that look the same.
He's only 23 years of age. Born in 2002.
Oh, okay.
He could pass for 22 or 32, really. But
It's not an insult. That's an insult.
not really.
Who does he play for in Super Rugby? No one?
Hang on.
He looks good.
Asking all the good questions. The Crusaders. But doesn't really get game time.
Oh.
And over again, Johnny, it's over and Premier League is back. Says Void there. And our rolling ball here for Canterbury have already made quite a few metres out of their 22. Kicked high by Louis Chapman. Oh, he got crunched. Is he asleep? Is he okay? Because that was a huge shot coming in on Rico Simpson, who I'm still confused as to why they aren't letting kick today. Because at this point in time, you know, an extra...
What was the go there?
Yeah, just knocked it on and then got absolutely crunched.
Oh, my boy's dead, you know.
The thing is, George, I'm going to mention about it. 3 missed kicks in the first half from Auckland. 21-19.
Yeah.
How this game could have been sitting.
Yeah.
Even 19-19.
Yeah.
Why wasn't Rico Simpson, a man who kicked prolifically throughout the Under-20 Rugby Championship for New Zealand,
I don't know.
not kicking rather than Taeli?
Is he a potential up-and-comer, Simpson?
Yeah, he's only
Who does
like
he play
20
for?
years old.
Auckland. Is he the Auckland team?
Yeah. So he's with the Blues this year as well. He hasn't had a huge amount of game time for them as of yet. Will James O'Connor get game time against the Box?
Hope so.
I think a lot of people want him to, but there's a chance that they don't. I think it will be a little bit similar to the Lions tour, how they'll try the young guys instead.
Yeah.
Try and build a little bit more depth and a bit more experience
But
for
you
them.
can't do that in a game like that because it's a must-win. That game
Yeah.
against South Africa. It's
But
not
then
the sort of game that you experiment with.
You can argue that the second test match was a must-win up against the
All
Lions.
I know is Tom Wright was against the Lions world class.
Mm.
That last game, it was him versus the Lions. It was insane.
Canterbury. Johnny McNichol running sideways. That's a huge amount of space
He
left.
said, "I'll
He's
go
burned
round
about
them."
3 of them.
Oh,
He just offloaded it back into his own head.
Yeah. He's an interesting player, that guy.
He's a mixed bag.
He's interesting.
Auckland kick it awful, and Canterbury are just getting edged. They're good at last grab. And now, going back for the initial knock-on from Johnny McNichol. Is it a knock-on if you pass it back into your own face? Or is it just...
Face on. Face knock on. You know? Not.
Yeah, see, he's just saying that I knocked it back into my own head ref.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just said Johnny McNichol sparking it up. That means something else, doesn't
So
it?
you've got like the young guys that are playing under 20s.
Yeah.
And you've got the old guys like Johnny McNichol.
Mm-hmm.
Who have sort of... So who did he play for in Wales?
Scarlets?
Yeah, it was...
Maybe?
I remember that.
It's a little while
I remember
ago.
thinking like when he was playing for the Crusaders back when... What's his name? Blackadder was the coach. And I remember watching him. And then I remember he just disappeared. I didn't know where he went.
Mm.
And then I was like, oh, it's Scarlett. So I remember we were doing a stream with you and you said something about him. Was he being eligible for Wales? Did he play for Wales?
I think he had some Welsh experience back in the day. I honestly think he'd go all right now for Wales.
I thought
like
he
with
did.
his form.
I thought he played quite a lot for Wales, didn't he? McNichol.
I'm going to have to go back.
I honestly thought...
As a New Zealand-born rugby union player, for Wales, he had 10 appearances in 2020 through to 2022.
Yeah,
so
I thought that.
That middle World Cup window, like no games of the World Cup, but just thereabouts. AJ Lamb rocking the Jerry Collins, the blonde hair. Says AJ Lamb, says Blues Nate. And no, the Bulls are maybe the best team in the Currie Cup, but 28 points favourite over the Pumas, maybe too high, any opinion? The Bulls have looked really good lately, is all I'll say. Like, their first two games, they absolutely dominated the Sharks last week, beating them by like 50 points. And, it's a tricky one.
The European competitions. What is the one with South Africa, Wales, and Ireland?
URC.
So that started up?
Yep.
What about
no, sorry. At the moment, we're at the in-between period.
They're doing the Currie Cup.
Yep.
So that's weird. So the Currie Cup is on.
Yep.
But then the team that plays in the URC isn't on because it's not their season.
So the sides still kind of feed into the Currie Cup. So like the Blue Bulls in the Currie Cup are the Vodacom Bulls in the URC.
Right.
But they aren't with their Springbok players because they're all with the Rugby Championship.
Yeah.
So it's like the New Zealand Bunnings NPC equivalent.
But the only difference is that we've had Super Rugby and then we've had Bunnings NPC.
Yep.
Whereas if they finished their competition and everything, now it's sort of weird. It's like they had two different seasons.
Little bit. The URC did run the same time as Super Rugby though.
Yeah.
Like it's a longer season than our Super Rugby. It starts in about October and runs right through.
So when does the Gallagher Premiership and the URC and Top 14 start?
Top 14's like next month or even this month maybe in a couple of weeks' time. And Gallagher Premiership's that little bit later now. Backline movement here for the Blues for Auckland. Passing it out wide. Chance on the wing for Cody Vi. Ref blows his whistle. We're going back for a forward pass. The Blues are with no further points since they were ahead 15 points to 7. Says NZ Riot. More info on the match, says Ron. At the moment, the score is 19 points to 15.
Rob, at least just calm down a little bit, all right? It's going.
Yeah, there was a relatively long stoppage due to an injury. I probably should have clarified, which is why we didn't talk about it for about a minute and a half.
We were talking rugby. Robinson and Elaine's like,
oh, we have got the Auckland do what Waikato did to you last week. Make it exciting, mate. Says Shane there. And if you want to know if an English person is from Oz or New Zealand or Oz, just ask them to say Shark.
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 Who won the Gallagher Premiership last season?
Gallagher Premiership last season. Who got that in the end? Was it Northampton?
Northampton.
Maybe. Oh, or was it Bath? No, I'm not too sure who won that final in the end. They were up against Pollard's team, and I think they beat Pollard's team.
Yeah.
Hello, says Liam. Welcome in. Hope you're doing extremely well. Fussy Tua has made his way back onto the field. That is due to that injury of the loose head prop, but a scrum feed now 40 metres out from the line. Ball going to be fed in by the Canterbury 9, Louis Chapman, who's played the full 77 minutes so far. So slow to score. And also we have the other testers, Grass. Says Big Rig now. Attack and run from Johnny McNichol again.
He didn't kick it. He's still going.
And the thing is, 3 points here would put them 7 ahead.
Yeah.
But the question is, would they take on a 3-pointer or would they go for the doctor?
I would just, for now, you're in their half with the ball. Just play it safe.
And also,
and get close as you can to that line.
One more try bonus point.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. Just, again.
Penalty.
Focus on what you can focus on.
I'm back here, dragged down by Auckland for the rolling maul way across the other side of the field, back about probably 30 metres on the angle. And now Canterbury have another choice to make with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Are they going for the free?
I think they're going for the corner here. They've got a little bit of time. Yeah, kicking for the corner.
78 minutes. If you can get this ball down there, even if you don't score a try, you just piss around down there for a minute, you know? And then at least if they get a penalty against you, they have to kick it, and then they have to do something with it quite substantial to get a try. Oh, my God.
You just have a little mini...
Yeah, my heart just came out my ass.
It's unfortunate.
Bath won.
Bath won.
Interesting, because they have been crap for years.
Stolen at line-out time for Auckland.
Lord. Is Todd Blackadder still their coach? He won't be, will he?
Not sure, to be honest. Oh, I'm not schooled up on my coaches in England at the moment. All the steal and the breakdown attempted by Christie gives away the penalty. 1 minute left on the clock now. Oh, okay. Now the commentators are saying, I can't believe that Canterbury aren't going for the 3.
Buddy, you can't believe it. If you got the shot that didn't go over, you'd say, I don't know why you wouldn't go for the corner.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Passing the ball at ankle height should be a criminal offence. Unacceptable in modern pro rugby. Cited. Yeah, there's been a few low ones throughout this match. But 40 seconds left now on the clock. Auckland have got themselves the line out in the form of Sawane Vakina. And this is now when it's make or break for this Auckland side.
This is rough now. This is rough.
The thing is, they have the potential of winning this game by 1, just like they were defeated last week by 1.
Yeah.
But it all comes down to this last 20 seconds attack and run forward. The middle of the park from Shea Clark. One mistake here for Auckland. The game is done. Little pop pass up.
Oh, Lordy.
Good defence coming in from Canterbury, who look for a little bit of a counter-ruck now. Pull out of it. Another good attack and run forward.
What are they going to do? They've got to do something big.
Goes to the right.
They're not getting any ground.
Now backline movement. This is, that's such a risky pass. He's kicked it into the hands of AJ Lamb, which could have been game over. If they've made a mistake, Honey Rover, or Johnny I should say, knock on advantage. All Canterbury need to do now is get the ball back legally, and they'll go back for that scrum, and it will be game over. Scott, going back to the left-right. Advantage is now over. Anton Segner tackled by Corey Callow. Scott, they're still 40 metres out from the line here. Auckland looking for that last big moment. Canterbury looking for the steal was Letu, the under-20s captain from the most recent under-20 Rugby World Cup. Step coming in the midfield. Tom Christie, you can't give that man a chance to get the jackal because he will get it 9 times out of 10. Johnny McNichol kicks it into touch and Canterbury win this contest 19 points to 15. They fought back from being down at halftime to then come back and get themselves the victory. Those missed kicks, unfortunately, were the difference maker.
Turned around and came back and just boom.
But the question I still have is, why wasn't Rico Simpson kicking?
I don't know. Why don't we have
Because the thing is,
why don't you have a segment in your stream where it's called Hamish Rant?
But
this is when it happens.
I just don't understand it.
Let it out.
Because he's the type of player that, like I mentioned, had a very good accuracy for the under-20s for New Zealand.
Yeah.
And you've got a guy in Taeli who doesn't kick full-time for the Blues.
Yeah.
Rico Simpson kicks full-time for the side that he was in before this. So why would you not have a guy who kicks full-time instead of a guy who kicks part-time?
Yeah.
Like Bowden Barrett does all the kicking for Super Rugby.
It's just
I just don't understand it. I don't get it.
It's just an absolute disaster.
And they weren't easy kicks either. So are they protecting Rico Simpson's percentage?
Someone clip this and send it to their coach. Hamish has opinions.
Oh, yeah, I've got I like your headphones. Where did you get them? We got them ages ago, like 5 years ago, I'd say. They're Audio Technica ones.
If school was next week, George better run it up. I'm far past my school years.
Oh, yeah, I've got their bloody hell, says Vic. Yeah, this was a game that could have been in the hands of Auckland.
Yeah, easily.
But just like their game last week up against Waikato, they actually found a way to lose, which is not a good skill to have in a competition like this. But now 0 from 2 for Auckland at the start of their Bunnings NPC. Canterbury, they are sitting 2 from 2. They are alongside one of the only 2 teams who have been able to do that so far, alongside Taranaki. We have getting any AB-worthy performances from these sides for the future. Honestly, you like Johnny Rover, didn't you?
Yeah, I like the look of him.
Tom Christie, yes, he normally gets a bit of stick for not attacking well, but boy, did he work hard in the breakdown today. And he probably got about 3 or 4 absolutely crucial steals. Sam Derry was pretty quiet, I thought. He was one who I said to watch out for at the start. We hardly saw him. Tito Harris and Cody Vai, they did nicely on the wing for the Auckland side. And Taufa Funaki had a few decent runs in there as well.
Yeah.
John should have been kicking for Auckland, says Liam. I want Razor to pick Zach Gallagher, says Tanner Turn. See yours later. Don't forget to like, says Bruce there. And we have got there congrats with the face palm from Mr. Orlin. And also we have got there, George, please come back and more streams. George, says Blues name, George. Yeah. And then also George.
Yeah. That's my
and
name.
then George. So
you are wearing it out.
We'll have to get you back at some stage, won't we?
Yeah.
I can't see Derry making the ABs again. Too much effort now. Says a Sporting Kiwi. And up the wah.
Up the wah! Shouldn't
Blues
figure out
Nate.
what it means.
No.
Also stands for Warriors, but why is the Warriors translate to wah?
Just easier, isn't it?
I don't get it. Is it something that the Warriors have been playing for a while? Saying? I don't know.
Let's go, George, says Blues Nate.
I don't know.
And see you later, everyone, says Ruth. So, yeah, the end score in this contest, 19 points to 15. Tackles missed, only 18 for Canterbury. And I know that doesn't sound like a huge amount, but, like, the fact that they made about probably 150 tackles throughout this game at least, like a pretty decent kind of game there for them. Turnovers conceded 12 to the 10. Line breaks, 11 for Auckland compared to the 2. They should have won this game.
Yeah.
Like, they actually should have. Yes, Canterbury started well. Anton Segner.
Babyface.
He had a good game too,
Yeah.
overall.
Well, hang on, he's South African.
No, he's German.
Oh, brother.
And we have got there, what are your thoughts on for Richie coming back to New Zealand? It'll be intriguing to see what happens in that 2026 kind of late stages of the year.
Yeah.
World Cup season, of course, coming around the corner too. But, yeah, it'll be intriguing to see what kind of impact that has, not just on who's getting selected for the All Blacks, but also what's happening with the other teams. Are we going to see young fly halves going overseas on sabbaticals? Are we going to see guys stepping up their game that little bit more? George looks like a Cheetahs fan, and that's a compliment.
What
Says
is the
Albert.
team or the animal? I'm a big fan of the animal.
I think he means the team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is Sam Derry better than Nato Akoi? I don't think so. I think Derry last year before his injury did look the goods, but this year I would say Nato Akoi, he's probably the one who was unlucky to miss out on all that selection because he has got so many steals, and those lineouts also can be an impact player off the bench. What do you think about John doing some more kicks for Auckland? Who's John? I know you said John before, and I assume you were talking about maybe like John Cena because we couldn't see him, but I'm not sure who John is.
He could be anywhere.
He could be. He could be behind us right now.
Oh, yeah, I wish he was.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
You wish John
You
Cena
make out
was
whatever,
doing you from behind? Dun, 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 dun. But thank you all very much for being here on this live stream, ladies and gents. End score 19 points to 15. The 3 tries for Canterbury and the 3 for Auckland too. John Bravo says Ruth
Isn't
there.
that cartoon character, Johnny Bravo?
Yeah. Isn't it also like an MMA guy?
Maybe.
Is that Johnny?
Know.
Oh, no, that's Eddie Bravo.
No, yeah.
Yeah. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, don't end. But what should we do instead, Liam?
My ass hurts, Liam.
Because John Cena's
Liam,
been behind
what's
him.
your last name, Liam?
Why do you... No, I don't think that's the same Liam that you're
okay.
thinking. No, so we don't need to know his last
Okay.
name. Please, this is entertaining, says Liam. And also, I'm jealous now, says Blue. Wait, the John Cena behind thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, tomorrow. Well, in fact, later on tonight, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Next one of the Curry Cup that I will be doing will be starting at 12:50. That is the match between the Bulls and the Pumas. Then after that, 3 a.m. live stream after that.
Yeah.
And that will be between the Sharks and the Cheetahs. And the Curry Cup. There are games of the Bunnings NPC tomorrow afternoon, but I will not be doing them. Unfortunately, thanks for all the great commentary all night. Cheers. Auckland in despair now 0-2. I talk about upcoming rugby championship. Says Albert there. Hey guys, I was joking about John. Says Liam there. But yeah, the rugby championship will be intriguing. Also, all the sides have now been announced. I'll probably end up doing some sort of preview of it anyway in terms of a couple of those upcoming lineups and whatnot. So there will be plenty of stuff coming up.
Yeah.
But quick prediction, who's winning the rugby championship from you?
South Africa.
You going South Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I find it hard to bet against them as well.
I'm more interested to see if Australia can beat Argentina and what Australia does with us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think they'll beat us. I actually think we're going to beat Australia by quite a lot.
Oh, that's bold.
I know it's bold. You know, I don't know. I just have that feeling in my gut.
They gave Sam Derry the maximum medal points, as if to say he was the best player out there on the field.
I
Did we miss something?
I don't know what's going on.
Tom Christie got 1 point. Cody Vine got 2. He scored 2
Corruption
tries.
in the game at the end of the, you know, and there's not much you can do about it, really, is there?
But what did Derry... Like, we're going to have to look
I've
at some
never heard of the
stats
guy.
afterwards.
I just leave his name here.
Have they given him the medal
Is that
because
him?
he
doesn't even know why he got it. I
is
don't
it
know.
because he's his first start back and that's why they've given it to him? Or are we just way too
Just
harsh on
thanks
Sam
for
Derry?
being there.
No, Zach Gallagher was my man of the match. Yeah, I don't think Derry was in most people's top, 5. You're a beast in that game, is what that woman just said to him. Was he? Where are the stats?
I didn't see shit
right.
from that man.
Sam Derry made 11 tackles. He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of his teammates made more. Line breaks, he had none. Carries, he had 11. So he was the second most in carries for the team, tied for second most. Turnovers 1, he didn't win any. Tom Christie got 3. What else can we look at? Meters carried. He had 18 in this game. Lineouts 1, I assume he would have won. Lineouts 1. He had 7 lineouts 1. Did he steal any lineouts?
Probably not. No, I don't think
Ruck turnovers. Didn't have that. Tackles missed. He didn't miss too many. He missed 1. I'm just looking through at these stats. I'm not sure what they... Like, he made 1 dominant tackle. Wasn't the most. Penalties conceded. He conceded 1. Are we getting Sam Derry propaganda from the New Zealand media? I like they did with Sam Kane.
Okay, so you reckon it's a bit like Disney where they pump up a bloody person to, be the future?
Maybe, because, I'm looking through, and none of these stats here say, other than the fact that he won the most lineouts.
That's interesting.
Which was important
What is this?
in this game. It looks like the darts, I would say. We have got there... I'll see you at the Curry Gut, says Liam, so we will see you later on. And George is on overtime now, says Bruce. He had time and a half.
Yeah.
And we have got there, you're probably the first to bring it up, says Mr. All-In. And also in the Rugby Championship, the All Blacks get to play South Africa in Auckland and Wellington. So we have an unfair advantage. Although South Africa, you could argue they have the unfair advantage in Wellington because New Zealand have an awful record there as of late. Although luckily breaking that one up against the French. Don't worry, Razor. We'll want to put pressure on him to perform next year, says Tanner too. And Lamb or Christie or McNichol. Yeah, see, for me, Tom Christie did so much in this game.
Yeah.
I know that we were talking about the turnovers 1. He had 3, right?
McNichol was pretty good. He was pretty involved. Did a couple of things I didn't understand, but, he had the concepts there.
Tom Christie made 21 tackles as well. He made double the tackles almost as Sam Derry.
I would just spear tackle that presenter and say, listen, I don't know about you, but this has to happen now because I'm better than you.
Tom Christie should feel insulted that he got 1 point in some medal system rather than 3. And we have got the subscribe to you, man, says Liam. Do appreciate that and have a good night. See you. So we will see you later on. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. That was a yawn, by the way, I believe, rather than just an angry episode. People, But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you all for the next